Oh, okay. Do y'all see? Do y'all? Yeah, I just started a new one. That's the link to come into Zoom. So, uh, yeah, I started a new whole chat. So y'all, everybody in the chat, go to that link. No, not to that link. I'm sorry. There's another live that I started. I'm about to end this one, and that way on YouTube. Yeah, yeah. I was starting a Zoom, but then yeah. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I did. I was confused. Okay, so mm, oh, okay. Yeah, put the link in the so we can follow you. What's the name on IG? Mm,
Yeah, but not everyone. Snapchat, anything.
mm.
Hey,
Shit. Let me see. I got this one.
Uh, am I muted? I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing.
I'm on.
Listen. Oh, y'all good? Y'all good? Okay. So people can see y'all, listen to y'all co-hosts, both of y'all so far. And
hey.
boom, I'm about to set the other one down.
Yeah, put the link. Put the link in your old chat. I'll put it in so everybody know to come on over here, man. Come
Yeah,
over here
and
kicking it.
pin it.
Let me
Okay.
find.
Yeah, I gotta put
The
oh,
because I think Bomb's still live on the old one. Yeah, you might want to put the new if there's a new YouTube link. I know Miss Mello was coming up. Yeah, it says she live on YouTube.
The link works.
Okay. Nah, yeah, she got a new one up. I see it now. Yeah, you had to like find the new live. Yeah, the link work. What's up, Mella?
Nothing. I'm trying to learn sports from you fellas.
Yeah, me and Rick, man, nah, man, for real, for real. I don't know what was. Yeah, he was talking about with that OKC Thunder team. Like I said, man, you gotta have the right coach for teams like that with all them damn stars, man. And not even stars; those was potential stars. I mean, Westbrook was a potential star. Well, he was an all
Girl,
star already.
give me
Kevin
a
Durant.
moment. Give me a moment to be polite and say hello to Bomb and thank her for
Oh, my bad,
allowing me to.
Mella.
Yeah. Hey, Bob, thank you.
Oh, I'm muted. Okay, can you hear me? Good. Thank you, Mela, for coming. Y'all have fun. Because I'm going to be. My husband was listening, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm out.
that sports talk was interesting. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Okay.
Mellow. They're gonna mellow with that. Mellow with
Yeah, I
that.
don't sound inebriated right now, do I? So maybe
Sound
I should get
pleasant.
a drink.
I tell you, I
right?
love when you. I love when
Maybe
you
I should
sound
get
like
a
this.
drink and turn it up.
We love. The people love when you pleasant. Hey, Mellow.
You said maybe I
Is-
should get a drink.
Is that right? I thought they liked it when I was belligerent.
Nah, like right here, you sound real sexy.
Man, Casimir used as an excuse to just leave us. Man, Kaz knows she got to get it, man. We got to talk shit about them Patriots and them Celtics right now. We gonna talk sports.
She might return.
I know she will. She take it like a G.
Mhm.
I think my husband said he's listening to y'all, so you know. He said he might.
Nah, but now as far as I don't know what's gonna happen out west. I mean, you like the Blazers.
Yeah, I think they're gonna pull through.
I mean, I will agree with you. They might be, you know what I'm saying? They might have the most complete roster along with the intangibles. Like, that's why I don't really look at all of that who we got shit. You got to have the intangibles too.
Intangible, yeah. I think they've been doing it a little too long. They've been doing it for a while, and I think they are really more together than anybody else in the West at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think the Lakers gonna do it. It would be,
shit.
It would be the Lakers. It would be the
Can y'all
Lakers.
hear me?
Yeah.
Lakers ain't. Let me hear you. What's up?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah,
no,
man.
The Lakers may just get past.
I don't know if they will get past the Suns though. I don't know about that. I really
just
don't.
tied it up tonight. They just tied
I know, but I don't know, man. Maybe if Chris Paul, I don't know, man. Chris Paul looking old like that, man. He ain't looking good at all. So if DeAndre Ayton though, if that big dude, if this dude right here, I hate big guys who don't take advantage. I remember Jimmy Butler said it about Bam Adebayo. He was like, man, he just need Bam to just start dunking on people, man, and take it to the paint. All that finesse, all that timid shit, where you just shooting threes. We know you're a jump shooter. That's very key and that's very needed for like tight games to where people are really closing in the paint. You got too many paint defenders and paint pressures. You might take a three like Joel Embiid, but when guys playing you one-on-one, you need to go ahead and just dunk on them, dog, like for real. And I think with DeAndre Ayton, sometimes guys are not even aware of what they can do. Maybe a coach needs to tell him, like when Popovich told Kawhi Leonard in the finals, look, man, you like the best player on my team. What are you doing? That's when he acted a fool and went off in 2014. Before that, he wasn't understanding what he could do. If somebody tell DeAndre Ayton, man, can nobody really fuck with you on in the basketball, dog? Like Andre Drummond can't fool with you, man. Anthony Davis, I mean, he's a veteran, but he can't really fool with you if you really just put it to him. He would be able to be the difference maker if Chris Paul can't perform. I'm surprised, right? Chris Paul not even talking to that guy like that. I'd be talking to this young dude. Oh, wait, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, Rue, you would get a lot of shit about that. Like when you said, like, AD can't fuck with him, but you're right.
Man,
you're
not
right
like
now,
that.
because Anthony Davis is a little too light in the ass, bro. To deal with a dude I know what you're talking about. Like if he just decided to impose his will and not even fuck around on the perimeter, let your perimeter defenders deal with Anthony Davis when he do that perimeter shit, but down low, it's me and you. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton would get him.
Yeah, he could, man. And that would be the difference. You just imagine him with Devin Booker. That'd be a little too much, man, for the Lakers, dog. Like for real, man. And like I said, if the Lakers win, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't think the Lakers will ever go to the finals. Not this year. I don't believe that shit. I feel Portland is the most complete team when it comes down to the guys been doing this shit for years. And sometimes it's something about you've been in the game for 4-5 years and you've been coming up short. That's going to make you kind of come together when you know it's an opening for you to take advantage of this time, right? And normally great teams understand that, like Alabama, the Spurs, the Lakers, the Patriots, they understand that when it's their season to where the contenders are not really at full strength and it's time for them to take advantage of that shit. So that's how the Spurs was able to win in 2007. Because
I don't see
Dallas,
it either, though.
Because Dallas and Phoenix got knocked out, right? So I'm saying, so now if the Lakers were to get knocked out, I don't see why the Trailblazers could, especially the Clippers. I don't see why the Trailblazers wouldn't understand that it's their time. I don't see why they wouldn't. With Carmelo Anthony, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't pull and dig deep and say, you know what, man, this is my time to win a goddamn ring.
I think the Blazers kind of already see that. Every time you come in that locker room and you see Carmelo, and Carmelo too, like it's like you damn right this our time. We got to get him out of here with one. Like that's it. Everybody else from that class got one. I
feel that CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard know exactly what to do in that backcourt. And it's like I think they would be the best backcourt so far as I see. Like, okay, man, y'all guys got to go ahead and take it now, bro. Like this is the moment for you guys to realize that you've been disappointed by those Warriors for the most part. Last year, y'all got beat by the Lakers, man. You know, them folks been really, really. I mean, y'all have closed out some games. Y'all done beat the Thunder at on game winners. You done beat the Rockets. You guys done beat the Jazz. You guys done beat some guys, man. But you guys got to come on and say the Warriors is not the team that they was in 2017. So there's no such thing as the Warriors no more. And the Lakers are not on the same level as the Warriors who was beating y'all, man. Man, come on, man. I want y'all to understand, nigga, LeBron is getting hurt, falling on the goddamn ground every play, nigga breaking bones every play, man, at this point.
Hey, he's human. He's
that
human.
Nigga, and he getting fat.
Bleeds.
And he getting fat. And they getting fat too. That nigga fat, man. That nigga looking round and shit, dog. LeBron ain't the same.
Nah, man. Bro, Father Time is undefeated, bro.
Dame Lillard is actually hot. He's still hot. CJ McCollum is a damn good sidekick. And Carmelo will give you 16 points if you need them 16 points. Man, come on, man. I don't see the Clippers.
You forget like a lot of other shit they got, bro. They got the big boy in the middle. They got that boy Nurkic.
You know what Nurkic. We sound like right now, though, bro?
What's up?
You know what we sound like this right now, this early morning?
What's
we
up?
Sound like First Take on ESPN in this bitch.
Yeah,
not really. Them boys just debate for the hell of debating. I don't even listen to them. You know what I'm saying? They find shit to argue about. Like, you know what I'm saying? They find shit to argue about. Even, you know what I'm saying? They don't even believe half the shit they be saying, man. Yeah.
Oh look.
But to go back to what you were saying earlier about Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, and Allen Iverson. Yeah,
man.
It's not even close.
It's not close,
like,
man.
It's not even close.
And actually, Kyrie would have to win an MVP.
I like Kyrie. I like Kyrie, bro.
Yeah, but it's not the same. And it's like, see, I try to make it. I make the point with AC. I say, all right, if you look at Drew Brees, right? Drew Brees, I mean, he's not going to be considered better than Tom Brady. But if you want to make the argument, he's the one you can actually make an argument. Him and Peyton Manning, you can make I believe Peyton Manning was better during the time they played with one another, right? Yeah. They prime. But Drew Brees, right?
Can you hear me, yo?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
It's Drew Brees. Drew Brees, if you're going to come in and you want to speak facts and speak stats, Drew Brees can tell you that he can show you that he got more yards, let alone more touchdowns than Tom Brady. That right there would make the argument.
Does Drew Brees have more touchdowns?
Yeah, I believe he got more touchdowns. Yeah, I think he over more touchdowns. If I'm not mistaken, hold on. I'll look it up and see. I believe he got more.
I thought they close.
Oh, let's see something. Hold on.
They might be within about 2-3 touchdowns of each other.
Let's look at it. I'll tell you. Hold on. Tom Brady, he has career touchdown. Tom Brady is at, let's look at it. Tom Brady is at 581 touchdowns, right? And he's at 79,204 yards, right? So let's look at Drew Brees. Hold on. So we got 581. Let's say Drew Brees. Hold up. Here we go. Drew Brees is at, hold on, come on down there, damn it. Here we go. Man, what the hell am I doing, man? What is this? I'm talking, oh, here you go. Let me go to Wikipedia. My bad. Here you go.
Drew Brees 571.
Yeah, 571. Okay. And he had 80,000. He had 80,000 yards.
So it's 10 touchdowns there. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. So Brees less, but he got more yards. All right. Well, you can make the argument. And the same thing, passing attempts.
Y'all was saying, fuck, man.
Passer rating Drew Brees got a higher passer rate, 98.7. Tom Brady got like a 90, got a 97.3. You see what I'm saying? So you can make the argument, and if it wasn't for the defenses early on with Tom Brady, you know, I feel that if Peyton Manning had a better defense in the early 2000s to the mid 2000s, they would have won 3, right? So you give Peyton Manning the Buccaneers defense, or let's say the Bears defense, or the Steelers, or the Ravens defense of the 2000s. I mean, it wouldn't have been just Tom Brady winning them 3 championships. It wouldn't have been, right? It would have been Peyton Manning. They would have went back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, if Peyton Manning, yeah, you're absolutely right. If Peyton Manning was in more situations where he could have won championships off of a kicker's leg instead of having to put that shit in the end zone, yeah, exactly. He would have had more.
He would have had more. But head to head, I feel that he was better than Tom Brady, but Tom Brady just had the longevity. So folks gonna say that he's better. So that's how that goes, man. But yeah, that's the argument. In the case of Kyrie and Iverson, all right, this point I made out with Iverson being a steel champion, right? A 3-time steel champion. The brothers try to make it seem like Iverson is going behind your back, pickpocketing you. And I said, this nigga played locked up man-to-man defense. He did not play sneaking behind your back and shit, stealing the ball when you're not seeing him. So I'm like, to discredit the man, like as if he didn't play a one-on-one perimeter type of defense, that's part right there. I know that you didn't know what the hell you was talking about. But then the key thing was the man is an MVP, a 2-time All-Star MVP, 4-time scoring champion. I mean, when the fuck do Kyrie, like, come on, man, in an era to where it was paint defense and perimeter defense was on lock. Like, Kyrie wouldn't have been able to survive in that era, man, in my opinion.
You know what a lot of ball players say, bro? A lot of the old greats say any great basketball player from this era could have survived or adjusted to their time. They don't like to take nothing from none of these brothers. Like they say, all right, LeBron, you think LeBron could have played around the time Bill Russell and Wilton then played? And the boy built like a football player.
Probably so, but I don't think
but his game would have been different.
Yeah,
I don't not so much, you know, probably would have been much closer to the paint. First off, would have made him a power forward. You know what I'm saying?
You damn right.
His size would allow them.
He wouldn't have been allowed to handle the ball.
But like, put him in the 80s and the 90s. I don't think LeBron would have been too good, man, in the 80s and 90s. I don't think so, in my opinion.
Beat up. I mean, he would have stopped.
I ain't gonna say getting beat up. I don't think he would be able to compete. I don't think he would have been on the competitor level with those guys. It's kind of like you look at. Let me show you like a Marvin Hagler and a Sugar Ray Leonard compared to like a Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather Jr. would have got his ass whooped in the 80s. Facts.
In that weight class, hell yeah.
In that weight class. So same thing with LeBron.
But you putting him up against like Hagler and all the other greats.
I'm putting him up against guys who the same size as him.
Sugar Ray, bro.
And pretty much got the same type of skill set as him, right? That he's in a different era, so therefore he can shine in the 2000s and the 2010s. But he would have got his ass whooped straight up by 5 times in the 80s.
See, but would Roy Jones survived in the 80s though? Would Roy Jones have survived?
Maybe
we talking about these nice defenses again. I guess that's depending.
But I don't think they would have been the top though. I think it would have been Hagler. It would have been Hearns. Probably had a little more rank than them guys, but it would have been Sugar Ray and Hagler. Would have tore all them up. It's just simple. Those are some tough. Like it's how they fought. They fought to the death. Them guys didn't fight pretty. They didn't fight like divas. Hagler and Hearns fought like to exhaustion. That's how when you look at them guys fighting, they fought like that. They brawled. They went on no pussyfooting around and shit, right? So I don't think a lot of these new wave guys would have survived. Same thing if you look at Deontay Wilder.
I understand it. Deontay Wilder's not a fighter to me though. He just
Deontay Wilder probably had competition. He probably would have won a few fights, but I don't think he could have beat Mike Tyson or Holyfield or Lennox Lewis.
Deontay Wilder wouldn't have won a belt in a heavyweight division
not
in
the
damn 80s.
And maybe and that's
maybe
boxing.
In the late
We talking
90s.
boxing.
Yeah, I don't feel Deontay Wilder could beat George Foreman or Muhammad Ali or Joe Frazier. I don't feel that.
He wouldn't have beat Klitschko.
He wouldn't compete. No, but again, we talking about like why I gave credence to the Kyrie Irving argument was the defense and things have changed a lot from the era. Kyrie was not able to bring his team to some type of relevance when he was there by himself.
By himself,
Unlike
yeah,
what
I agree.
Allen Iverson was able to do that, right?
Allen Iverson.
For a nice little stretch, for a nice stretch of time.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You cannot discredit Larry Brown and the system that was put around Allen Iverson, because without that system, Allen Iverson wasn't able to do much of any of that other stuff. So you can't really discredit the coaching staff. But I'm gonna bring in the advanced analytics for you. They had to change. Kyrie Irving is not capable of changing the rules in the league. Allen Iverson did. Like, the reason why you see even LeBron James even able to do what he's able to do is because the zone defense is allowed. That shit used to be called the legal defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. So motherfuckers could switch. You know what I'm saying? You can switch and you can get the matchup you want now. Before, motherfucker was attached to you. Yeah, one motherfucker guarding you, one motherfucker was attached to you, bro. And Allen Iverson was getting past all of them. They had to switch that whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? Just because of Allen Iverson. So Kyrie Irving ain't really capable of doing that.
Yeah, but
Allen Iverson was a one-man gang.
He was shooting off of the dribble. He was a shot creator, something crazy. Shots off of the dribble, mid-range, pull-up game, crazy. Like,
he was able to beat anybody that was guarding him. Anybody.
It's a difficult shot for one, and you can't guard it because you don't know when the motherfucker is gonna pull up off it and then still make it.
Man, Kyrie Irving is who he is because of his ability to be able to get to the rim.
Yeah.
You couldn't get to the rim like that back in that day. There was somebody protecting the rim at all times. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Now the big man is outside of the paint.
Yeah, he outside the paint.
It's totally different. Your big man.
And he also is a good 3-point shooter. Now, Kyrie is a better overall 3-point shooter than Iverson was. You know what I'm saying? Iverson may be a better mid-range shot creator, definitely, but ball handling and 3-point shooting, I give that to Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie just wasn't carrying no team though. Again, maybe Kyrie just ain't built like that. Obviously,
he not built. He
got a different mind frame.
He not really
carry a team.
He not built like that to carry a team, man. He's a good, if anything, man. He's a good role player. He's a good sidekick. He's not a star. I mean, he's a star, but he's not the man. You can bring some players around to complement him, but he's not like Damian Lillard is a little different than Kyrie. But folks say that Kyrie's better than Dame.
Nowhere. He ain't taking you above the hump though.
You got like I say, Gary Payton was. He wasn't going to carry a team. There's certain people just not going to carry a team like that. We're talking about guards. Yeah. Isaiah Thomas could have carried a team. I believe he could, right?
But then people like to sleep. People do like to mention Isaiah, right? But Isaiah's team was also amazing.
True.
Isaiah had it. They beat everybody.
Defense based.
What you forget is Allen Iverson, Isaiah Thomas. Those guys could take a beating. I'm talking about take a beating and keep playing at a high level. Kyrie Irving can't.
And with none of that flopping and bitching.
As much as I like Kyrie, bro, he cannot do that. He takes all that contact, he's out.
And somebody else who I think come from the era too, right? Who could take a good beating. And he was a hard ass, right? He was tough. One of the best players I've seen, man, is John Stockton, man. Yeah. I think he could actually be one of the ones who can carry a team. I feel he could.
Yeah.
I feel he could.
Absolutely. He was one of them dudes who he was just a victim of just being in the wrong era. That was it.
I think they missed out on really getting Mark Eden, having Mark Eden to play with them in the 90s, dog. Like, I think they could have won them championships against the Bulls if Mark Eden was playing. With Karl Malone and Hornacek and Brian Russell with John Stockton. I felt that Mark Eden, and he just is kind of like one of them times where you like, damn, I wish you would have played with us in 96, 97. And just been an old version of you, like an old Shaquille O'Neal playing on the goddamn Heat. And man, we would have won at least one of them championships against the goddamn Bulls, man.
You think one of them? At least one of them.
At least I thought it could have been the one. It could have been one. Because you can't do nothing with Greg Orsatag, right? For one. Mark Eden. I know Mark Eden, he retired kind of early too, but he was really doing his thing in the 80s. But that shot blocking presence, like in the 80s, when it was one game I saw when the Bulls and the Jazz played, to where Jordan was scared to go against Mark Eden. He was scared. Him, Pippen, they was all afraid. And they was playing like they was in fear of Mark Eden, bro. And I'm like, man, god damn, imagine if this dude was on the 96 Jazz. Y'all would have got your ass whooped. Y'all probably would have lost 4-1, 4-2. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, that you're right. I think John Stockton is a great. But my thing is, you missed out. Karl Malone is a great, but man, I don't think Karl Malone he couldn't do it by himself in that paint. He really wasn't. He was a defender, but Karl Malone was a finesser. He was one of those guys who on his Patrick Ewing shit. That's how he reminded me of Patrick Ewing, Olajuwon. But Olajuwon was really more in the paint, but he was one of them guys where people put the burden on him too. He felt he had to take the burden. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's how I looked at it.
I mean, Olajuwon was no joke. No damn joke. But I mean, Karl Malone really wasn't much without that pick and roll partner. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do much without Stockton. I mean, I think Stockton proved he could do a lot without Karl Malone. But
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, John Stockton was that plug and play type point guard that'll just, you know what I'm saying, get things going.
That's the game right there.
Definitely
underrated.
7'4"
though, bro.
So 4'4". That game, that game against the Bulls. The Bulls were scared of him, man. The Bulls, like you pull up. We had all them blocks. He had all them blocks against the Bulls, man. Right, the Bulls were scared of that man in the 80s, man.
Yeah,
bro, he don't gotta jump. Look how big he is. Everybody should be scared. He didn't even jump the block line, bro. He didn't jump.
Yeah, he ain't got to jump. He's tiptoe. Look at Olajuwon.
That's Olajuwon.
Look at Olajuwon. Got pinned.
Jump. He didn't jump. This nigga not jumping, bro.
And you wonder why Ralph Sampson didn't take heed for that, right? Like him being 7'4" himself.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But I don't believe that you can be that tall, 7 foot, like Manu Bol, 7'6", George Mirzon, 7'7", and be that damn weak. Yao Ming, 7'6". I just don't understand. How is it? Who else, man? This Taco Fall weak acting, man. Weak acting, dog. I remember Hasheem Thabit from UConn. He played for OKC. 7'3".
7'2", 7'3". They might have been gassing.
Roy Hibbert, 7'2". What you guys are doing, man? Being that goddamn tall. If you a basketball coach should always be on a big man's ass, dog, especially when you that big, to where it's kind of hard. You make it very hard for you, dog, to be weak, to where you just like, man, you know what? It's all start with you. I mean, basketball, it all starts with that center, not the point guard.
Then it did.
Still to the day, if you get you a center, and this is the reason why I was disappointed with Andrew Bynum, because I thought Andrew Bynum would have been one of the most purest centers in our little time, right? When the last, like, from 2010 or 2005, he came in, right? But he played games, but he had the potential to be like the best overall center because of his size and how he played the game. What I'm saying, when you are a center, the center back then and even now, if you got a hell of a center, that's where it starts. It starts with the center. It still does. Same thing when it comes to football, it starts with the quarterback. Yeah. It starts with the quarterback, man. It starts with the quarterback, and that's where we go from now.
And you know what? That's why I think the Warriors wasn't the same after they picked up KD and everything. Because they ain't have Andrew Bogut no more.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't the same. That's why they was kind of like a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? But the year they won the first year they won the championship, and then when they went 73-9 and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Bogut gave him that old school, you know what I'm saying, feeling of just old school basketball where they had a real center. They had a real center.
But you know,
Bogut and Festus Ezeli and shit,
Manu Bol's son though. You see him right here though, right? Manu Bol's son though. I think this boy might be something decent right here.
Bobo.
Yeah,
Bobo.
He big. How you that fucking big though? And doing that though.
Legs about to break like a mother. Like look at that legs. Spaghetti.
Them shits did a scissors. It looked like a pair of scissors closing.
Man, that shit that's crazy.
But he's 7'3" though. Yo, the game is a little different, man. I mean, shit.
But no, Andrew Bynum damn sure had that.
He had
that ability because he was a true center.
True center, a pure center.
Yeah. Definitely a true center.
Now, let me get this on this. I really want to talk about this football shit, man, because I'm a football head myself, man. Hey,
that's your area of expertise.
Nah, I mean the whole game. But my thing is, I want to just call out get some accolades, some praises, right? Because folks got me all twisted, man. I'm a Houstonian nigga, dog, and people still don't want to acknowledge my nigga as a Hall of Famer right now, right? And I'm talking about DeAndre Hopkins, dog. And I've asked people, all right, do you think DeAndre Hopkins is a Hall of Famer? And people still telling me, what had he done? You know what I mean? He got a lot more years.
Wide
a wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals now.
Oh,
right?
Oh man, that's
the thing. The only thing you said.
He gets on the all-time list in the top 15 of the all-time list. Yeah,
I mean, what is he doing that's so different from what Larry Fitzgerald was doing?
You
know what though? I feel he's
consistency.
Better than Larry overall.
Hold on, consistency. The man he's steady getting over 1,000 yards, but yeah, he do have these amazing catches. Like he's more of a possession type receiver. And the thing that's really hurting DeAndre Hopkins is that he don't get the yards after catch. He's at 10,000 yards, which is okay, but it's not as good compared to a Julio or like Antonio Brown, right?
Yeah.
They get the yak, right? That's what them guys do. But I'm saying when it comes down to DeAndre Hopkins, if you're just talking about qualifications to get into the Hall of Fame, and if you're going to exclude him, and he's been in the same conversation with Julio and Antonio Brown of this 2010 decade for the most part. All right, well, what else do DeAndre need to do? I know he need to get more yards, maybe a Super Bowl, I guess. But to act like he's not a Hall of Famer, that's the part I'm trying to see. Like, what the hell you guys not seeing? Like, we're looking at consistency. The guy from 2014 to now, he's been very consistent and been one of the better receivers in the league, probably top 3 for the most part. That's how you normally get into the Hall of Fame, if you can maintain your rank and your status of being top 5, top 3, top 2 for a period of time, right? So let me show you somebody who is a Hall of Famer now.
From that position, though, you really have to be a matchup nightmare to get in.
And you're going to have to do it a lot longer now, too.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you look at it like this, right? I remember when everybody lost their mind when Michael Irvin made it as a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
Right? Crazy.
But he had, if I remember correctly, he had 11,001 career yards.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost their minds. All they wanted to say was how Jerry Rice was the greatest, blah blah blah. Right. But it was to say, hey, look, the problem was that when you're looking at wide receivers today versus then, like Irvin, Sterling Sharp, even Jerry Rice, to a lesser degree, right? These dudes were clear-cut number ones that had no problem going over the middle when it was literally a career-ending decision.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Facts. Once they banned that, right, now these cats are playing. So you take Jerry Rice, for example, and I'm not a hater, but I'm going to say by rule, if you have a 20-year career, you have to make the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, like Frank Gore.
Right. You had a 20-year career.
But if you a 20-year journeyman, though, does that count?
At that position, at Frank Gore's position, yeah, without a doubt. You play that damn position 20 years. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, you definitely deserve it, right? But no, I get what you're gonna say about the journeyman, but look at Jerry Rice's career the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah. He was in effect a journeyman, right? Now it didn't mean he didn't suck, right? It was just, hey, look, games passed him on. Yeah, they changed the rules. Here's a guy that managed to play for 20 years as a number 1 receiver. Right now, you can almost get 1,000 yards just by showing up. It's pretty easy. Seriously, it's 66 yards a game, right? You can almost get that shot out the locker room. But now you have to do that consistently, and it can't be for like say 5-7 years. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it for 15, 16 years these days, because the floor is going to be raised. Because if you look around, like you just said, Hopkins is at 10,000 yards now. Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get more. Look at Tony Gonzalez.
But he's on a
Jason Witten. No, I'm just saying, like as far as their careers now, right? Yeah. These aren't like from the 60s and 50s, 60s, and 70s when careers were really short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are playing 12, 15, 18 years.
But I'm looking at somebody like Julio Jones, right? Julio Jones came in 2011. I'm looking at DeAndre Hopkins compared to Julio Jones. DeAndre Hopkins in his year, right? He's in year what? He came out in 13, so this would be his 9th year, right? He got more yards, and he's doing better than Julio Jones in his 9th year. That's the point I was making. Like, okay, well, the guy do need to rack up his yards after the catch, but my thing is to not consider him to be on the Hall of Fame track, let alone a third ballot Hall of Fame, not a first ballot, like how you got Julio and Antonio Brown. That's the part I'm arguing with a lot of these people. Like, man, are you telling me that this guy is not gonna make it? So he is this era's Ozzie Bruce, in my opinion. I feel that Ozzie Bruce is a little better, but I feel that DeAndre Hopkins is like that third receiver for the 2010 decade for the most part. Okay,
see
so
these Hopkins highlights, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing the Hopkins highlights. I see it.
I mean, like
he's a spectacular
you know
catch.
how you just look at a player playing, bro. Like you looking at him on this field, bro. You just see it like, yeah, that dude right there is special, bro.
Yes.
It's just something about it. You look at him like it ain't even nothing too crazy, but you look at him like, yo, something about that dude is special. You just know it when you see it, bro.
Facts. And then you looking at like this year when he played in Arizona, how he caught that game with a Hail Mary, how he was very productive, right? Because he actually the fool the first game they played. I don't know who they played against. Was it the Rams? I don't know. Who was they played the first game? I don't know. But like this guy, he's showing that he just didn't have that quarterback. And I want everybody to consider that too. That you got Julio that had a quarterback and also Antonio Brown. DeAndre never really had a quarterback until 2017. And it's like, okay, yeah.
But Julio had the share balls, right?
Yo, but hold up. Andre Johnson. We don't say that about Andre Johnson.
Yeah, he
was in the same Texans. But he never had a quarterback, and he still was great.
Exactly.
He still was great. That just go to show you how good he was.
Because he made quarterbacks, right? Whereas,
he did.
Like he said, DeAndre needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
Right. Now, but like I said, like if you look at Julio, when Julio first got to Atlanta, they already had Roddy White.
True, they did.
Right. So Julio came in as a 2. Right. And that's the argument that I'll make on most wide receivers. You might be a 1 in college, right? But it's easy to shine as a 1 in college, right? I can move you to the wide side of the field. If they try to rotate the coverage, guess what? The dude on the short side is going to eat them alive. In the NFL, if you're number 1, you get 1 of 2 things. Either you get in their shutdown corner or you get in their second best and they're going to roll the coverage towards you. Yeah. They're going to try and take you out. And I mean, like when you hear them, right? They'll like back to Irvin. Irvin would go back and tell Aikman, I was wide open. And he would say, well, there were 3 guys covering you. Yeah. And he would say, but there's 3 guys covering you. He's throw the ball and watch what happens. Right. And Aikman would trust him. He'd throw the ball in the triple coverage, and guess who came down with it most of the time?
Better come down with it. That's like how they say it with Moss.
So, I mean, it was a matchup nightmare.
Now, Moss, see, here's the funny thing with Moss, right? Moss was the ultimate number 2 receiver, right? Because Moss never loved contact. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you watch the game where he was playing with the Patriots, and they were going 17-0, and they were playing the Giants. And I forgot
which one? End of the regular season or the Super Bowl?
Yeah, in the regular season.
Regular season.
I remember that.
Regular season, right?
That boy Julio a pickup truck, boy. He a pickup truck.
But
that boy a pickup truck.
Randy Moss, if you watch the game, he went and complained to the ref because they rolled the corner up on him. Yeah, to treat him like a number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it was to say, hey, isn't that illegal contact? And the ref was telling him, no, it's within 5 yards. Yeah. Word was already out. If you can get physical, Randy Moss, you can take him out the game.
Yeah, but what happens when he burns? What happens when he gets that shuffle step on you at the line? You trying to jam him all game, and he finally
That's why I said he was the ultimate number 2.
Yeah,
right. He didn't like contact.
You say Chris Carter was at number 1 in Minnesota?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Chris Carter, he was everything you threw at him though too, right?
Yeah.
Anything you throw at Chris Carter, he's catching it. Who had this saying? It was a wide receiver. I don't know if it was Chris said it or another one. If it touches your phalanges, you got to catch the ball.
Yeah, I think that was.
I'm pretty sure that was Chris Carter.
Yeah, if it touches your phalanges, and somebody coach taught them that shit, and they meant
that's the truth.
If you touch your phalanges, you got to catch the ball.
Yep.
You touch it, you catch it.
You catch it. Yeah,
bro. That's the way it is. If you can get fingertips from both hands on the ball, you're supposed to catch it. Yeah. That's what they say.
Yeah, he lived by that. He was doing that.
That's why them boys them old school boys don't respect like a Dez Bryant or something like that, man.
You
know?
Well, Dez Bryant's problem was that he didn't want to listen.
True.
Right. He thought he was bigger than the team. And hey, look, don't get it wrong. I mean, the cat was a beast, right? He just didn't want to listen. and then it was because he didn't want to work out, right? And it was because the problem even then because he was a victim with the lockout, right? He didn't want to work out, and it was, hey, look, man, if you take care of yourself, the world is your oyster. And then look what happened. They finally broke down, gave him his contract, and he was exposed for not taking care of himself.
Yo, we sound like First Take in the morning on ESPN right now. I ain't lying. Or was it FS1? Is it FS1 do First Take?
I think it's ESPN do the first. I think FS1 do the Shannon.
First things
they
first.
do
First thing first.
Undisputed.
First thing first. The one with Nick Wright and Brandon. That boy. What's that boy name? Brandon Marshall. Yeah, Brandon. Marshall.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who was also a hell of a receiver.
I think they gonna put they're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame too, though. He deemed to be they deemed him to be a Hall of Fame receiver. He's not gonna be a first ballot though, but if you look at his numbers are very consistent for the last however many years.
He better wait longer than T.O. He better wait much longer than T.O. if they play T.O. like that. He better wait much longer than T.O.
It was T.O.'s attitude.
Yep, it was his.
Can't go in his problem before T.O. and T.O. was.
It's like Chad Ochocinco, like with Chad Johnson. The reason why he gonna have a hard time getting in because it's the off the field attitude. Yeah, the behavior, the attitude. Yep. And Antonio Brown might have a hard time too getting in because of what he was dealing with. Like
I don't think Antonio Brown's gonna have any tough time getting in. I don't think even with the attitude.
I don't think he'll be first ballot though.
They shouldn't have played with T.O. like that because come on, bro. Like that's not a Hall of Fame wide receiver.
Now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong.
There's not too many things that irritate me, but that was just like some real bitch shit. You mean to tell me T.O. is not a Hall of Famer?
No. He's a Hall of Famer. He just like I said,
he's in now. He's in now. He just didn't get in on the first ballot
3 times though.
Now hold up. Do y'all think it had to do with him just being held up head to head with Randy Moss? You know what I'm saying?
It was
second ballot. The second ballot.
Yeah, I don't think they was gonna let him get in before Randy Moss.
Yeah.
That's what that was about.
I don't know. Even that's still corny because second ballot should have been long enough to wait for that man. T.O. was official.
Man, hell no.
He was on the all-time list. Like, what? Right behind the nigga. That's it. He just right behind. And that means he gotta wait three goals around. That was corny.
What, bro. Maybe top 20?
That was corny.
T.O.
Owens?
Yeah.
What, when he ended his career?
Yeah, I'm talking about maybe top 20 all-time receivers, if that.
Oh no, he was. I'm tempted to say he was top 5.
Top 5.
T.O. might be in the top.
Hold up, yeah, you can look at his stats.
After Jerry Rice, then you have the Randy Moss and T.O.'s come right after that, like for real. Ain't too many receivers, you know what I mean? Like they would be 2 and 3 right after Jerry Rice. It's like when you look at safeties, and I always say Ed Reed and Polamalu are the best 2 I've seen, but yet Ronnie Lott gonna still have rank over them. But yet those other 2 are top 5. They right there behind Ronnie Lott. So I think T.O. and Randy Moss is right there behind Jerry Rice. So they top 3 in a lot of people's book.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
I'm pretty sure he's top 5 though, but
he top 5. Yeah, top 5. But yes, I'm just saying a lot of folks would put them 2 and 3 right behind Jerry Rice. Some folks might put them 4 or 5. I don't know.
I got it right here pulled up right now too. If this is accurate by leaders, right? Randy Terrell is 3rd on the list in front of Randy.
Yeah, I mean
that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That was some whole shit. I'm sorry, bro. That was
good as T.O. was, though, he still wasn't the matchup nightmare that Randy Moss was.
No, he wasn't. But he was an even bigger problem, like behind closed doors. I mean, this cat, like he stormed the offensive coordinator's office with the Cowboys, and then didn't take like the other, like say he was number 1 receiver, he didn't take 2 and 3 with him because Creighton was like, nah, I'm sitting that out. Right, but he took I forgot these 2 cats.
Roy Williams, huh?
No, Roy Williams was the 2, right?
Yeah, okay.
So Roy Williams and Patrick Creighton didn't want to have anything to do with what he was saying. It was 2 other cats, the 5th and 6th receivers.
You talking about like Sam Hurd?
Sam Hurd was one of them. Yep.
Yeah, and who the other one?
But it was Sam Hurd, And then, like, right after they stormed the office, right, they broke that whole core up. Patrick Creighton got traded to San Diego. Sam Hurd wound up with Chicago, and the other cat got cut. And then
I thought Sam Hurd got locked up by them feds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where DeAndre is on the list.
But then he left there and did the same thing in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati and Buffalo. Yeah, Cincinnati.
And Buffalo. But in Cincinnati, it was like, hey, look, not only we're not gonna put up with your shit, because Chad is in on this too. Both y'all can get out.
Oh, Brandon Marshall, 23rd all time. Oh, check that.
Yeah,
out.
Marshall, he up there, man. He just haven't been consistent with one team, but he always racked up thousands of yards.
Mm-hmm. Antonio still playing. He 31st.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess him. But damn sure if T.O. had to wait 3 go around, Brandon Marshall can't be nowhere near the first.
I mean, I agree.
And
he's not gonna be the first ballot.
Some petty shit. That's been they go D-Hop sitting at 49, sitting at
10,000. You even got guys like Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce been waiting a while. He got in, but he ain't. They haven't had the ceremony for him yet. But he had to wait for a while. Then Torrey Holt. See, Torrey Holt wasn't gonna get in before Isaac Bruce. That's how it works. But yeah, they had to wait a while. Like, you got a lot of guys who want to get in, but it's not going to be first, second, third ballot. It might be 10 years. It might be 20 years. Hopefully not that long, but I'm trying to think of somebody like Frank Gore. Frank Gore would be like third ballot. He won't be first ballot. He might get in second ballot, depends, but he damn sure be third ballot if anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People like John Lynch just not getting in, and he been waiting a long time.
John Lynch still ain't in?
No, he ain't now. See, Charles Wilson in. And I don't think it was Charles Wilson. Was he first ballot or second? I think he first ballot. Calvin Johnson, first ballot. Peyton Manning, first ballot.
That's deserved. That shit happened.
The ones who gonna get in first ballot, who's playing now, it might be J.J. Watt. Of course, it's gonna be Aaron Donald. All right, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Who else, man? I'm just trying to think who would be first ballot automatically going in.
Drew Brees.
Yeah. Drew Brees might be first ballot. He might be first ballot. I think
he deserves it.
Julio got a chance of being first ballot, if not second ballot.
Julio right here sitting at number 20 right now.
Who? I these cornerbacks, man. I these safeties, cornerbacks.
And counting. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when they still playing, man, they still got time. And this is why I don't really like the stats too much, because when you become that number one like that, you can end up spending a lot of your career as a decoy.
Yeah.
You might not put up the numbers, but your impact is still felt. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really put too much on the numbers.
Too much stack on the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm saying, as if y'all can see this right now as I'm sharing it, these are the 50 receivers top, right now on the list. Anybody on any of these names you see on this list that ain't in right now, if they got a plus next to their name, they already haul. But anybody on here you see that you think is going?
Let me look.
Like that. That's one of the reasons why Antonio Brown wanted out of Pittsburgh, because you know what I'm saying, he wasn't going to be able to put up the numbers no more. But damn sure, just as impactful without even having the ball.
Okay, I see Randy Moss. Hold on, you go to number one. Is Jerry Rice?
Yeah, you know it's
all right. Larry Fitzgerald. That's first ballot. Larry first ballot. Tony Gonzalez.
First ballot. Yeah,
he first ballot. Isaac Bruce in. Tim Brown and Steve
reputation
Smith.
And respect. They'd give it to Larry first ballot, even though Larry ain't got no rings to show for it. But that's not always necessarily a ring thing either. It's not always a record. Yeah, he
been great. He been like Tim Brown was, right? No ring, but was great in the time. Steve Smith gonna get in eventually. He gonna get in, man.
He probably second ballot.
Yeah, he could be. Andre Johnson might be second ballot.
He made T.O. wait longer than somebody he's better than.
I mean, it's not really about who's better. It's more like we said, the attitude, the off the field shit.
It's just cold, and you understand what I mean. Like, it's cold, and that's what I'm judging you.
I understand, but that's really T.O. fault though. T.O. could have checked that shit.
What you do and then what you say. I mean, yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
Bro, when you hit that locker room with that whole I, me, man, T.O. was going off on damn quarterbacks, telling them to get him the ball no matter what. Like
and
it's
you would have
one
wanted him
thing.
on your team too.
Just like my man said with Michael Irvin saying, "Look, it doesn't matter, man. I'm open. Give me the ball," and he would actually go up there and get it. You know what I'm saying? To was it really wasn't helping the teams doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? For real.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's different when you get 3 Super Bowls out of the deal playing like that, and when you don't get no Super Bowls.
But like Michael Irvin was legendary, right? So let me give you an example, right? I mean behind closed doors he was legendary, right? So Darren Woodson was telling a story one time when they drafted him, that he's sitting there in the room talking about his contract, and he looked outside and there's a dude in a jersey and a pair of pads just running, right? Patterns, the whole nine. And he said that this cat ran the whole time for like an hour. And then all of a sudden he stops and throws up, and then took 5 minutes and went right back to running. And he said his negotiation was 3 hours, that this dude never stopped running. And he didn't know who it was. Found out later on it was Michael Irvin. Right? But then cats would say, like, Michael Irvin would come out the locker room, walk up and down the everybody in the team and say, who's it gonna be today? Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna outwork me today? Right? And these cats would all admit they were not going to outwork him, right? But meanwhile, you had Owens, who, like I said, I mean, it's like it was more him and attitude. And I wanted to give the dude credit for a cat that came from, I believe it was Central Chattanooga or Central Tennessee.
Yeah. Tennessee, Chattanooga,
yeah, right. For a dude that came from there, got drafted in the 3rd round. When he went to San Fran, it was like, hey, look. Yeah, the bar is already set low. Yeah, if I remember correctly, when he was there, Jerry Rice was
was that with him? Steve Young
towards the peak.
Steve Young, and then Garcia, I believe.
Garcia eventually.
Or Gerback, but
Gerback. My bad.
Yeah. But he came in because they needed a number 2, and Stokes sucked.
Yeah, right? Jaden Stokes sucked. He did.
Yeah. So the bar was already set low. He outplayed Stokes just off natural talent, right? But then he made that game-winning catch in the playoffs.
It's the Packers.
And all of a sudden, and all of a sudden that was what got him into the stratosphere as far as his attitude. And then for Jerry Rice Appreciation Day, this cat went off. Yeah, Jerry Rice Appreciation Day, and Terrell Owens has 20 catches in a game.
Yeah, he stole the show.
You didn't go in the huddle
and
say,
too. Yo, actually, I was watching that. I remember that too.
But you didn't go in the huddle and say, nah, man, look, it's Jerry's day. Yeah. If I remember correctly.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Look, I'm not arguing that. This is the game where you could have taken off, right? It's his day, right? And I'm not saying like take the day off kind of thing, but you didn't need 20 catches. Unless the defense just said
balls? Who threw them?
Oh, but it's like you were saying, like if Jerry is the number 1 and they roll coverage his way, then yeah, you have to take advantage of Owens being singled up. I'm not arguing that part.
He showed up. I say that's what happened. He showed up, and he showed up big. Yeah, we gonna always Jerry Rice Day. Don't let Jerry go off. Throw the ball to T.O. T.O.'s like, all right, well, I know I ain't gonna get no attention over here, and showed out. Like, oh shit, this dude nice. And that's kind of like how you dudes get their breakout. And I respect it. If that was your coming to Jesus moment and people started paying attention, like, you got 20 catches. Who is this dude, T.O.? Oh, kind of
because like the beginning of the end for him with Dallas was when they traded for Roy Williams, right? That was the beginning of the end because he was already acting up with Parcells, who didn't want him, right?
Yes.
He did not. He was a Jerry Jones decision. Coming in the door, Jerry was like, hey, look, I need impact players, put asses in seats. This cat is perfect. Brought him in, right? Parcells was like, I don't want any part of it. He came in, and then Parcells, being old school, wanted to be like Jerry, like Jimmy Johnson and cut a cat to fall asleep. Falling asleep in a meeting room, right? But the cat that fell asleep in the meeting room was Terrell Owens. Owens fell asleep in the meeting room. Parcells went off on him. And then that game, that same week, Owens had a chance to make a touchdown winning catch, was too busy celebrating, dropped the ball. The next week they traded for Roy Williams.
Damn. Yeah, sometimes you be your own worst enemy. Like, another and then he's sitting there talking about great celebrations too. I don't know why, especially Bomb. Y'all remember this too. That boy Joe Horn, bruh.
Yeah,
I was in New Orleans when he was playing.
He bit the TO. You talking about with the cell phone in the goal post.
Cell phone, yeah. But I actually went to a couple of Saints games when I was there when they had fucking Jeff Blake. No, what was that boy named? Jeff Blake or Aaron Blake?
You talking about Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks and Jeff Blake. Before him, Jeff Blake, and then Aaron Brooks took. We had some trash ass quarterbacks in New Orleans, and y'all niggas y'all know I was there because if I'm talking about
Archie
Jeff
Manning.
Blake,
Archie Manning.
Who?
Back in the day.
Hey, but you know what was frightening about Aaron Brooks? You know who he backed up in high school as a quarterback? Allen Iverson.
Who?
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, they from Virginia.
Yeah.
And he backed up Allen Iverson as quarterback?
Yeah, I
thought Allen Iverson was a wide receiver too.
No.
He was quarterback. He was quarterback.
Ooh.
Y'all still Bomb. I hate to say Bomb husband. My brother, what'd you call? Mark. Yo, yeah. All right. Y'all still down in New Orleans? Oh, y'all moved?
Nah, we're in Delaware.
All right. How long you been there now?
Well, I was born and raised here.
Oh, so you never was in New Orleans really then, right?
No, well, when I was in the Army, we were in Missouri. So we would leave on Friday nights and go down for the weekends.
So I can't even really reference it because I mean you would have to be, if any of these dudes say they know who I'm talking about, I am floored. I am flabbergasted. You was in New Orleans, but the dude, he was the high school quarterback for Higgins High School, and he got drafted, but they made him turn from a quarterback to a wide receiver. He was for like 5'11", fast as fuck. Skylar Higgins.
I was
Higgins.
Skylar Diggins, a woman.
Not Diggins, Higgins. But his name was Skylar too. And he was the wide receiver, kick returner for the Cowboys for a while. You know what I'm saying?
He went to LSU, huh?
I don't remember his college school, honestly. But I remember that they had him in the Dallas uniform. And I was, because that was me and him was in high school at the same time. And I got to see him and he did absolutely nothing but went to the Cowboys. But he was a quarterback too. I just can't remember who was his backup, but like maybe think of that scenario right there. Dudes wasn't even really built for the quarterback position, but played it because they were just fast as fuck, like on some AI shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long he lasted though, but he was a kick returner for the Cowboys. At least he made it to the league. Skylar Higgins, I think, or something to that effect. With that boy name. But yeah. Why I asked Mark if you remember, because he was the biggest thing down there in New Orleans for that minute with that early 2000s. Just like this dude, he was supposed to be the next Kobe Bryant, and I'm naming high school players, and some people might stand out. This dude name was Justin Herbert. He was the number one in Louisiana for a while. He was the same height, same build as Kobe and everything too. It's like, this is the next coming of Kobe. Son had a sweet jump and everything. I don't know if he even made it to the league, but he was the number one player in Louisiana at that time too, the early 2000s. The only thing I know is I don't know what happened with his career though. But dude had the same exact build, 6'6", built just like Kobe in high school, bro. Yeah. It was on him. Boy was all right though. The boy was all right. I mean,
I'm gonna show you one of the biggest disappointments coming out the city of Houston, man. You probably already know who I'm talking about, man. Like, and speaking on what you're saying, man, this dude here was the biggest name in high school, like the biggest celebrity in high school. But like, and everybody, he had a good run in college too, but he just didn't play the game right in NFL. We talking about Vince Young, and that he became like the biggest disappointment because like everybody knew he was gonna really elevate and take that game to the next level, like he did in college, and really become a superstar. And he was on the verge of being that. I don't know. I mean, he said he should have shut up and be quiet and play ball. He just wanted to argue or he wanted to make his points. I'm like, sometimes it's not even worth it because nobody was messing with him when he first came in. It just sometimes your mouth can get you in trouble and your decisions that goes with it. But he was the biggest name. Him. It was like at that moment it was him, T.J. Ford for Willow Ridge, and you had Daniel Ewing. Daniel Ewing went to Duke. T.J. Ford went to UT. right? And then you had
TJ Ford too.
And then eventually you had Daniel. You had Daniel Boobie Gibson, the one who married Keisha Cole.
I was about to say TJ Ford. TJ Ford, the one that broke his neck in the NBA game.
Yeah, he did.
He broke it, but I remember he played for Milwaukee too.
He played for the Pacers. He played for the Pacers. He played for all that.
Yeah.
But then you had Daniel Gibson. You had Daniel Gibson, for used to be one was married to Keisha Cole. Yeah. He was the coldest thing coming out of Houston at one point. And like I said, some guys is like, I don't know what it is. Some guys they be good and they don't have. I guess they don't have the guidance and the encouragement to keep them going when they get to the highest level. I guess some of them guys like they arrive.
That's encouragement. Like he made it, and TJ Ford got hurt. From what Son is saying, right?
That's the thing. Once they get that mentality that I made it, they get that money and they lay down.
They lay down.
Ron Dane. I remember Ron Dane, the running back, right?
Ron Dane for Wisconsin. No, he ain't from Houston. Hell no. Oh. He played in Wisconsin. He ain't from Houston.
Yeah, he was from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Because I mean Daniel Gibson, guess he got more notoriety playing with Braun, but Daniel Gibson, that didn't seem like a fair to me. That seemed like it was.
I feel what you're saying, but yeah, he was good out here in the city, man. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you another one. Here go another one that when I tell you around the same time with Vince Young, a little bit before Vince Young, right? That everybody in the state, everybody in the country knew him, right? But if you was in the state of Texas, everybody knew this guy, man. And they was coming out to this little country town out there in Midland. I'm talking about Cedric Benson. Cedric Benson was the biggest name.
That played for the Cowboys.
No. He played for the Bears. Bears and the Bengals. Cedric Benson played for UT. For UT.
I'm thinking
University of Texas.
The other nigga that had the dreadlocks, that was Marion Barber.
Marion Barber. Nah.
I'm talking about Cedric, two together. Yeah.
Cedric Benson was the biggest. He was the biggest name coming out of Texas, let alone the country, because of what he did, man. He started off in the 10th grade, right? And they won 3 state championships in a row. And everybody knew about Midland Lee to where we in Houston, and every time you tune into the little sports little network back in 2000, 2001, or 2000, 1999, 2000, everybody want to know what did Midland Lee do and what the hell did Cedric Benson do? Everybody was tuned into Cedric Benson. And this is before Vince Young. Everybody was all on Cedric Benson, dog. And like he did good, though. Don't get me wrong, he did good at UT, and also he did it pretty good in the NFL. But when we talking about like taking on the Hall of Fame level, you expect for them guys to be Hall of Famers, but they didn't. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Cedric Benson, I would have looked at him like, and I remember the name coming through. I didn't pay attention to his career because at that time he was playing around the same time that Marion Barber was out. And for whatever reason, I kind of liked. I even drew a picture. I ain't got it now, but I drew a picture of that kid, Marion Barber. I don't know. I guess I like this game. I like those running backs like on that Marshawn Lynch type time. You know
the bruisers.
Yeah, I like it. Like you ain't outrunning motherfuckers, but you.
That was just raw talent.
Yeah,
raw talent.
Power. Yeah,
straight power runners. Like the LeGarrette Blunts of the league.
LeGarrette Blunt, yeah.
Oh man, yo, who's this dude?
That's the type of talent that trumps systems, trumps coaching. You know what I'm saying? It fits into any system you put it into. Raw talent.
Yeah. So shit. I mean, Ricky Williams too from out of Texas, but
Ricky Williams.
In your opinion, though, was Ricky Williams overall NFL career successful?
Yeah, it was
overall.
It was the fact that he got overworked.
Yeah, and
with
that was all masterpieceful.
Yeah.
That was all masterpieceful.
Yeah. Don't forget he went on tour with Lenny Kravitz too. And then he was like, "Yo, these dudes just hit too hard. I don't want to play no more."
But like when you playing for the Dolphins, man. You know, I think once that he ran them too hard, right? Because he was the only offense at that moment, like 02, 01, 02. And Ricky Williams was on the verge of being a Hall of Famer himself. Like, with nobody fooling with him.
But yo, which part of his career was better in your opinion? The Saints part or the Dolphins part?
The Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
Because when he played for the Dolphins, he got a new contract. Because like I said, Master P, screwed him. Right. I mean, for this cat to have a contract and for the Saints to like wring their hands and laugh that his contract said he didn't get paid unless he made 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
Right. It was like, we'll honor that.
Yeah, unless there's just that audacious that you think you're gonna get it no matter what. Shit.
What y'all think about this other running back? A phenom, man. Everybody talked about him. Household name, man. But he played okay, but he didn't live up to the hype. He didn't live up to the hype, nowhere near the hype. And you guys know who I'm talking about, man.
Who?
Running back?
Yeah, running back.
Nah, man. Unless you about to say Reggie Bush.
I was gonna say Reggie Bush.
I was about to say Reggie Bush, Trent Richardson.
Yeah, Trent Richardson.
Yeah, Trent
Richardson. That one applies more than Reggie Bush, because at least Reggie Bush had a career. Trent Richardson started losing his hair, so he started stressing so much, man.
he started stressing over.
I saw it even in Alabama. I was like, yo, I think he's very one-dimensional as a running back. He just he needs the hole. You know what I'm saying?
I think his family played on him like that. I think he couldn't really focus on football. His family was on him.
Damn, but Mark Ingram shook. Mark Ingram had his career turned out. Hell yeah.
But I mean, as far as Reggie Bush is concerned, yeah. I mean, yeah. He definitely. I don't know about him.
But Reggie Bush was never a lead back.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't even know which part of Reggie Bush's career I can point out and say that. Yeah, that was a few highlights, but the Lions part or the Saints part, like that would be the two that I look at.
I would have to say the Saints part, because after that, he bounced around. Like here in Delaware, these cats still hold high regard when B Dog drilled Reggie Bush. I'm sorry, not Dog. What's this kid's name? There was a cornerback. That just drilled
Sheldon Brown.
Yep.
Laid him out in the playoff game. Yeah.
Yep.
Who was that? He said.
Yeah. Sheldon Brown. Type it in. 2006 playoff Saints versus the Eagles, man. Drew Brees threw a pass to Reggie Bush, and he got laid out by Sheldon Brown.
Yeah.
Got his feet up, laid out.
Yep.
Like type it in, see if you pull it up real fast. Matt.
Yeah, lays out Reggie Bush, right?
Yeah. Sheldon Brown lay out. Yeah, Reggie Bush, and show everybody what they look like.
Oh shit! Yeah, they got the highlight too.
Yeah. Show everybody. Share the screen.
Hold on, let me see if this the right one.
It's the right
one. It's the
right one.
That video is took down. It was on YouTube. Let me see if I can find another one.
Yeah, divisional game.
Reggie Bush blown up.
Yeah, he get blown up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this might be it right here.
Let's see.
This might be it. Let me see.
Don't play it till you share the screen, though, man.
Hold on, yeah. Yeah, I'm making sure I got the right clip. I think I got the right one. Yeah, Sheldon Brown played for the Eagles too, right?
Yeah, the Eagles. Yeah.
Yep.
You might have to get one of them clips of somebody watching their TV with the phone or something.
Yeah, this might be one of those. All right, my screen is sharing.
Yeah, you just can't share now. Go ahead. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it. Here it comes. Watch this.
Ew. That's why we love football right there.
Oh yeah, I got watch it on
bitch.
The delay.
Bow. Get your bitch ass down. Bow.
Yep.
Bow. I love how they put the theme music with that shit too.
Yeah, I wish they had the one where you played in real time. You really would see the impact.
Bow. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had it right there, right?
No, I'm talking about
I had to watch it on a delay because I'm watching that bitch with my kid.
You're talking about in real time, man. In real time.
Damn.
I don't know if you can show. If you can go back, I don't know if they're gonna show. It's like the gameplay real time. You saw it.
Like what you mean when you say gameplay?
Like that's just like a slow motion type, the slow down thing. We talking about like a real you hit a crowd and shit.
Yeah,
like full speed.
Full speed.
Yeah, no, real time. Yeah, real time. Like the Jadeveon Clowney hit. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing like seeing that in real time, man.
Let's see this one.
When that dude helmet flew off.
A lot of them, they like if NFL claims they hit.
That's not it.
If the NFL claims that shit, it gets pulled down like certain clips. NFL
try that video. Try the one that related at the bottom left. Excuse me. Yeah, what's that? That's the same one. Yeah, try that. Let's see if it's gonna play. Let's see if it's gonna play it in real time. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, come on. They're going to do the commentary and all that, man. Come on.
You don't need to hear the commentary?
Yeah, I want to see. I'm talking about just a real gameplay. He on the center.
All right. Yeah, I think the first one they got on there.
Yeah. They pretty much still going to be like the slow motion.
Yeah,
it's
Reggie
not gonna...
Bush, yeah. Sneak attack. Oh, they just going to show the clip.
Pepper,
yeah.
Oh,
Pepper
LT,
Johnson.
anything with LT.
No.
Oh, you about to watch some Lawrence, man?
Nah, that was Pepper Johnson got took out on that one.
Ooh.
And
Okay, I know that wasn't what we was looking for, but yo, that was nasty. Ooh, but yo, why they got Reggie Bush in the background as the main clip? I guess he number one. Let me look. He got to be number one then, right?
Yeah. He passed. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, he got to be number one then. Back to USC. That's funny. Nah. Yeah, it's kind of the same clip. It's kind of the same clip. But anyway, you look at that shit, look nasty. He just snapped out of.
Yeah, you had to hear the live impact, man. You like, damn. He stayed down for a minute too. He stayed down for a minute too, Reggie, but he didn't get up right away. He tried to get up and he went right back to the ground.
Oh Lord.
But
crack. I can just imagine what them shoulder pads sounded like when they touched, bro. Oh Lord.
See now,
I mean, if you go to go ahead.
Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say, you were talking about like running backs that people were afraid of. Look up Christian Okoye.
Yeah, I remember Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, bro.
Yes,
I remember Okoye.
Right, and then it was funny because here was a dude that was like just as big, if not bigger, than his entire offensive line.
Yeah,
and then bigger than most defensive linemen.
Look at this nigga's shoulders right here, bro.
Yeah, yes. I see that shit, dog. I see that.
Weird.
Now look at him in the picture without the pads, though.
That's it right there.
Right? Yeah. I was saying without the pads, not the shoulder pads. But yeah, the funny thing is the cat that literally ruined his career, Steve Atwater.
Yeah, Steve Atwater, Hall of Famer.
That was vicious then. Shit. He's doing his job.
Yep.
But he's 6'1" and however much he weighed, I didn't really catch the weight. It was the weight too. Yeah.
Okoye was like, I think he was 6'4", 260.
So what they say, yeah, they had his Wikipedia right there with his it's 253, 6'1", 253. I guess that's what he played at. Well, I guess that's right now. But what was his? So I guess he was in 1987, 260 pounds. Yeah, 4'5", 40 at 260, bro. Okay, yeah, that's scary. 4'4" at 260. That's kind of scary. That's a linebacker that they want to carry the ball. That's what that was. That's a linebacker that said, "Yo, I can run it too, coach." Here, coach, I can run the ball.
What you think that dude is from Tennessee now? I forget it. The big running back.
Yeah, my boy.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, man. I'm like, come
another
on.
Alabama boy. Alabama boy, right?
That's a damn linebacker
Alabama
carrying the damn football.
Hey, type in to Mac. I don't know if you go to YouTube because you on the Google, man. If you can go to YouTube and type this stuff in, I think the videos can't come up. I want you to type in Bob Sanders, right? Bob Sanders made a hit on this fullback named Greg Jones. Type in Bob Sanders hit Greg Jones. And I was want to tell me what you think about this shit, because Bob Sanders was like a little dude, but he had really.
I know about Bob Sanders, like 5'9", 5'8". Yeah, they say 5'8".
Yeah, he's like
5'8", little motherfucker. Yeah. But he was so violent. I think that's what he said. That was the problem. That his career was so short. Hit on Greg Jones.
There's a hit on Greg Jones. Maybe if you go to videos, go up to the top, all the way to the top, and you hit on. Let me see. It's
Yeah, I put in Greg Jones specifically, but the highlights that they show me, maybe I had to try something else. But the highlights they give me,
try the highlights. Try that one. Yeah, try that one. Try right there. You might catch it in that. I can tell you which one.
It's unavailable. You see that?
Damn.
Yeah, NFL, they claiming they shit. Yeah, they're not playing about they shit. NFL is not playing. NFL not playing with you.
Yeah, but part of that is because they're trying to sweep all the CTE under the carpet.
Oh yeah, violence, the prior violence.
Right.
That's real covert shit. Yeah, it's that one particular hit. Bob Sanders highlights, like it seemed like they ain't nobody made a a highlight reel of his career, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Some was violent. I like them little, maybe because I'm about the same height as these dudes. I like them Mighty Mouse players. I love the Mighty Mouse players. I mean, Maurice Jones-Drew, that was one of my dudes. I used to love him.
Yeah, he was good.
Okay, so, oh boy, like you said you was a Giants fan. So
Absolutely,
you remember,
I'm born in New York.
So you remember them damn hits like Jeremy Shockey used to run motherfuckers over, bro.
Yeah. Jeremy Shockey.
It's like every game for about a good season that had 2 seasons, bro. He was just like hitting them, just running the motherfucker over.
Okay.
You know,
got one. This one, I think it got sound too.
What's that?
Yeah, so this one is real time. Bob Sanders, but it says just 2006 though.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
I think it was in 2006.
Yeah, I think it was in 2006 when they went to the Super Bowl. But you gotta go forward when they played the Jaguars. You gotta go to the one when they play the Jaguars. If you find it.
All right, see if I see Jaguars high. All right. This like it's all from okay, but yeah, the whole 2006 season. That's Indy.
That's Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, Tennessee. I'm not saying.
Keep going forward. I'll tell you when I see it.
You just know it when you see it.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Damn, you know
that try to. That's Ravens. That's Ravens.
The Ravens.
Yeah, keep going. This might be. No, that's what's that? What's that? That's what is that?
Looks like the
Bears. That's a Super Bowl. That's a Super Bowl. Let me see if I can find it, man. Hold on.
Yeah,
I can actually put it.
It probably was in 2006, but yeah. Then when they said highlights too, was it just a hit or?
It was a.
Yeah, it just might.
He laid the dude clean out, man.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
Yeah. What happened to Bob Sanders for River?
You gotta go to YouTube and actually type. Hold on, let me see something, man. This might be it right here.
No, that's it. The same thing again. This is replaying again. I'm trying to clean my screen. I can just clean my screen. Yeah, it's just the same thing again. New tab. Fuck it. Yeah, man, I'd have to literally. Yeah, but Bob Sanders, I think he really don't have no highlight reel that was put together for him.
I'm looking at one right now. You type in on Google on YouTube.
Google though. You mean
yeah. Not YouTube, just YouTube. Go to YouTube, you'll see more.
All right. You stop the share for a second and change my app I'm using.
It could be 07. Hold on. Let me make sure.
And they not saying nothing with that one either, though, huh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find that major hit though, because like, yeah, I don't know why would they not put this guy? Is that it? Nah, this is
You got 2007 highlights.
Yeah, man, try to see something, man.
One. All right, yeah, this one is like a career highlight compilation.
Yeah, I'm looking at a career right now. It's about 12 minutes long. I'm looking at that one.
This one is 9 minutes.
Okay.
On Greg Jones, right? From the Jaguars. Right?
On Greg Jones.
I'm skimming right now. See if I see any Jaguars uniforms. Hold up, what is this?
It was like a goal line here too, man.
And this one here too, just like how you said, like a nigga took out their cell phone and recorded this shit. That's what this shit looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, this shit is grainy as hell. I can't tell who is who. And besides the number 21 on the field, shit grainy as hell. That boy would probably be 5'8", bro. You gotta respect. You know, the modern day version of him is Tyrann Mathieu, though.
I mean, hell no, not with the hidden though, but yeah, like the little shorter,
yeah,
but not
vicious,
hidden.
Little vicious motherfuckers.
Bob Sanders got him though, man.
Yeah, he ain't hitting, but Tyrann ain't hitting like that. Yeah,
he ain't hitting
Bob
like
was
that
a little
at all.
bit of a beast, but Tyrann throw his whole body at motherfuckers too. That's why I got it. Okay, I found Indiana Jacksonville. I see something.
Yeah, okay. Tell me if you see. Like, what year is that, man?
It says
06,
I'm a
07.
share. I don't know what year. It's not showing the years, but I see an Indiana Jacksonville game, and it's highlights from it. It's 14.
Yeah, could be
14 nothing. Let me see.
Yeah, it could be the
tell you
one,
if this
man.
look for me, if it looked like it to you. All right. You see me?
Yeah, I see you right here.
All right. It's grainy as hell though. Nah, that can't be it, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's a yeah, I'm saying it's a hit, man. It's a hit he put on Greg Jones. Man, I don't know why would they not put this as a highlight, man. That's one of his better hits of all time, man. He just laid, he did what Steve Atwater did to Christian Okoye, man. That's why I wanted to make that correlation. Show you guys how they been. He was in the end zone and he just came in and laid out Greg Jones. Man, I don't know why they wouldn't.
Maybe it was that vicious. Okay, here's another Jacksonville one. Look like this could be it.
Yeah, I think that might be it. Right there. That is it. That's the one. That's the one right there.
He stood him up though.
That's the one right there, man. If you play that back again, that's the one.
It's grainy as hell. That's the only thing I can say about this video. Hold on, let me see if I can improve the quality of the video. Am I playing it at the highest resolution? Yep, that's the highest resolution. It's 480. This shit is on 480. That's terrible.
Now you all right?
Don't know 480p is terrible.
You all right?
This is what it looks like. You need at least 720. That's what 480 look like. That's whoever recorded this got this shit off their cell phone. Bang. Oh,
he stood him up.
Yeah, he did stand him up. I mean, when I look at it in fast time, yeah, he damn sure made him unbend his waist and bring his ass back. He stopped in his tracks.
I'm trying to see which one you looking at, man. You looking on YouTube?
Yeah.
How many minutes is that though? I can't.
That shit, that fucking blindside block that was on fucking LT. I say that was even more vicious than that though. But I'm trying to
look at your how many minutes is this video you watching?
9 minutes 43 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't see this shit, man. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me type in this Bob Santa highlight, man. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that shit crazy though.
This could be the one from 12 years ago. I see it, 2008. All right, that's the one. That's definitely the hit, man.
His brother said, Sock Passe said, Greg Jones got one of the best highlights in college against North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Jones, what position Greg Jones was? The running back, right?
He played, fullback.
Yeah. And then he said, Jeremy Shockey from the U. Couldn't go wrong drafting anyone from the U. Damn it, everybody from the U was you got a football player. You bet
that was the best.
Like how now, like Alabama is.
That was the best.
Anybody from Alabama.
That was the best. That was the best college football team assembled, man. 2001 Miami Hurricane.
When they had Clinton Poison there?
When they had all of them, Ken Dorsey, Clinton Poison, Andre Johnson, Ed Reed, Philip Buchanan, Mike Rumph, Jonathan Fillmore, DJ Williams.
Every one of them dudes played and had a good career.
Ron McDougal, I think Vince Wilfork was on now.
Ain't Frank
Gore? Sean Taylor. They was all. Frank Gore was on now. Willis McGahee.
Still playing.
Jeremy Shockey.
3 running backs. 3 official running backs.
What's your boy name? He had daddy played in the league, man.
Yeah, Winslow.
Kellen Winslow Jr.
Yeah, Jr.
All right.
All of them boys had an official career. And all 3 of the running backs actually could play.
That team was better than any of these Alabama teams, man. USC, better than the USC 2004, 2005 team. Texas, any one of them Ohio State teams and all that, man. It's the superstars they've had on that team and how they went to the NFL and produced.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, here
but
we go.
Like shit, are you saying like going through the years, certain college teams where basically you could take anybody off of the 53-man roster and they could play in the NFL, contribute. Like, so I say like right now, Alabama is that school, anybody off they team right now, you could take them, they could play. It looks like Clemson is becoming another one of those schools. Take anybody off the roster, they could play. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL effectively. Or have a career, have a decent career. Not just no journeyman shit. But everybody you named from that Hurricane team that year, when the U really was the U. Everyone in them dudes,
that's when they lost
Vilma,
that.
I remember Vilma because he played for the Saints too, because I was watching him. And then when he played for the Jets, then he went up. I'm like, oh shit, he went to two teams that I pay attention to. So I got to see Jonathan Vilma closely too. And the boy, he was solid. He was okay. He was solid. Yeah, man.
I don't know why I can't. I'm looking at the same video you watch. I can't find that clip. I mean, what minute mark? Let me go back. Man, what the hell? My scale game weak.
Mm-hmm. And his brother, he also mentioned Sean Taylor, the hit on the punter.
Yeah, Sean Taylor, yeah.
The hit on the punter, yeah. But that's not fair though. That's a punter. I'm gonna say yeah, but that's not fair. That dude ain't got no business getting hit. The punter. That's just messing with niggas. That's just messing with niggas. You hit the punter like that. That's just messing with motherfuckers.
He fair game once you get past everybody else.
Yo, you know, like, how many plays you even then, like, well, they send a quarterback out to go block, and he really don't block. He just go out there, like, put his hands on
Brady.
That's
what Brady did. Brady tried to block for LeGarrette Blount. I wish somebody would have laid Brady clean out, man.
Yo,
he tried to lead block for LeGarrette Blount. I'm like, man, come on, dog.
Yeah, and that's when they take advantage and lay your dumb ass out. In most cases,
I would enjoy it.
Pop.
I would have enjoyed seeing that, though. I would have enjoyed seeing somebody land Brady clean. I hit him straight in his stomach. Knock his wind out, man.
But you got it on the topic, yo.
Like that hit Drew Brees took last year. That put his bro. You saw it in real time. I was like, there go them ribs.
Yeah,
you can see it. There go them ribs.
When they put both of their hands up like this and go straight to the ref, like, what are you gonna do? He can't hit me like that. I'm the quarterback. Yeah. But
Sean Taylor he stood up Jerome Bettis' ass. He got T.O. ass too. Sean Taylor hitting a whole bunch of people, man.
That's a sledgehammer. Like, yo, you stop the bus. That's a sledgehammer. You stop the bus. That boy, I don't even know how Jerome Bettis was playing running back when like that. Yeah.
Jerome Bettis, I'm gonna say this, man. Maybe y'all might disagree, but Jerome Bettis, he was a big dude, man, but he really was on some finesse, like a finesse. Or he really he played like a skinny nigga though. Like he played like he could be like a tailback.
Like his feet, he had sweet feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had sweet feet. He wasn't a bruising back. He can run you over, but he wasn't as nasty as a Marion Barber or Christian Okoye, man, or Marshawn Lynch or somebody like that, right? Like he wasn't really bringing the hat. He was really on some. Thought he was Marshall Faulk, man, in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
On some Emmitt Smith shit.
I guess he had it like that when he was skinnier, but all right. Tell me if this is an honest assessment, then like how you quantifying this game. He was making a juke. It's not like he think he was gonna get away from you, but you weren't gonna get a clean hit on him while he was making a move. So he was trying to be elusive. And then the fact that he's big as shit, like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna just pull him down from the back. Yeah, like he hits you with a slight little move. Now you trailing him or you on the side of him. You're not pulling him backwards. You're not dragging him down like the next man that easy. So I guess his juking here was just more so just to elude a clean hit on him. Like how motherfuckers was lighting up niggas back in the day. That's probably what he was up to. Because I know he didn't think he was out running nobody.
Nah, he wasn't, but he wasn't slow like that neither though.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. He wasn't no slow dude. You know what I mean?
That nigga Sean Taylor parked the bus.
he parked him. Parked him
Sean Taylor parked the bus. He was the bus driver that day. Parked that bus.
Yeah, parking. He was driving for the school district, man, on that day, man, for real.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Magic school bus face here. That's that nigga's on.
Mm-hmm.
So look, I don't know, man. I was going to ask y'all some questions about who's better, who's greatest. But man, I don't know, man. Cause
But I do have one for you. Like, yo, my mind goes in all type of different places. But when you started talking about them quarterbacks and shit like that who got laid out. I was sitting there thinking like, damn, even though a lot of these quarterbacks, they not built to be taking too many hits, but which of these quarterbacks that you've seen throughout the years or throughout your watching football, you think could have actually played another position effectively?
Who could play another position?
It's playing effectively, play another position. Whether
Man, I think all of them. I think all the black quarterbacks can play another position and be good at it, man. All of them. Every from Culpepper.
I was just
I'm
about to
talking
say
about Randall Cunningham, hell, Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, of course, and all the young ones come after him. Lamar Jackson.
But what was Mike Vick gonna play though?
I feel
if
Mike could have played.
Hands, didn't his brother turn into a wide receiver?
I think Mike could have played kick. Mike could have played kick returner. He could have played receiver. I think he could have played running back if he wanted to.
So,
but
I think he could have
played. Basically. He could have probably played cornerback too. Yeah, he could have been some on that. I think he could have played corner too.
Effectively though, I don't know.
I mean,
I guess just like people, you say God don't make no mistakes. Everybody doing what they were supposed to be doing, right? Now that we got Tebow coming back, I'm gonna watch. I want to see what he actually gonna do. But I think Tebow wasn't. He shouldn't have been playing quarterback, bro. He probably really should have tried to say that being like a fullback, running back or something. Like, oh damn, who is that cold ass white boy they have? Like he was cold for a year or two for the Browns. The white boy, Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, running back.
He could have been on some shit like that, man.
I don't think he was running back. I think a tight end. Yeah, go ahead. I'm talking about
Tebow.
Tebow. I don't think Tebow would have been a good running back. I think he would have been a better tight end then.
I'm about to say better tight end.
But he basically was a running back.
Look at what this dude. Look at what this dude over in New Orleans now. That dude Taysom Hill is doing.
Yeah,
I think that kind of proves what Tebow can do. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. I think Taysom a little more thorough as an athlete.
Faster, way better.
I don't think Tebow was as good of an athlete as Taysom Hill, man. In my opinion, they still got speed too. He got speed and he's strong. He's strong. Tebow big, but Tebow never struck me as a guy who will run you over, who will lay you out like that, man. Like he can't come off as tough like that. He just pretty much. I mean, I can't really call it, man.
He take a beating.
And nigga, I'm laughing.
Tebow can take a beating, bro.
Nigga did say all the black quarterbacks, like it's just automatic though. I'm laughing.
All the black quarterbacks
said that too. He laughed. He said every black. Yeah, but
with dudes like Cam Newton.
I don't think Mike Vick could have did nothing else. And that sounds crazy, but I don't think Mike Vick could have probably been a good track star. I don't see him. Maybe because you gotta see it to believe it. But
Mike Vick could have been a good punt returner, a good kick returner, man.
Yeah, and then that basically makes you Josh Cribbs or what's that dude from Chicago, Devin Hester. Now you basically your career you basically a Devin Hester or Josh Cribbs because all you can do is outrun motherfuckers. Yeah, which is good. Yeah, I mean you're gonna be one of the best. Who was the other dude? Also too, KC had him. He was another good one.
Dante Hall.
Dante Hall, Josh Cribbs. Devin Hester type motherfucker. I mean,
now Vic could have played, like I say, punt returner, kick returner. He could have played. I believe he probably could have played receiver too, man. I'm just saying, man. It's just based on put him in the slide. I think he could have played a slide receiver.
Mike said this dude Tyrone said Mike played cornerback in high school. I didn't know that. How good, I wonder. Yeah, but he said Mike was playing CB in high school.
What y'all think? What about Randall Cunningham? What you think he could have played besides quarterback?
I'm gonna throw him at a receiver position.
A receiver, receiver. I give him that.
I don't see Cunningham as being like
or
blazing fast.
A punter.
Yeah, everybody got to do that in training.
What about Kim?
He actually was a pretty good punter.
Yeah.
What
about Cam Newton?
Cam could have, maybe I'm falling. I'm copying something that I heard another analyst say when it comes to Cam. But they say, look at Cam's stature and his size and the way that he's built. Cam could have also been a defensive end.
Yeah, I was gonna say defensive end. Yeah, I was gonna say that defensive end. Yeah,
I don't see it.
Tight end.
I would assume like another position where he would have been able to take advantage of his height, being like a tight end. I can see tight end for Cam.
Outside linebacker.
He's 6'6" though. He's 6'6".
Yeah,
I mean, the only 6'6" dude that I see right now that is breaking that mold is
Myles Garrett.
Edmonds boy. Nah, that's
Edmonds.
playing linebacker that's 6'6".
But for the Bills.
Bills, yeah. That's the only one I see. Anthony Barr did it too, 6'6", and playing that.
Anthony Barr 6'6".
Anthony Barr 6'5".
I think about 6'3", 6'4". All right, he's 6'6",
he like
all right.
6'5", I think. 6'5".
No, I think he's 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, he a big motherfucker, like 6'5". Yeah. That's why I think they transitioned him to a DN, but I don't know. Yeah, he's good in coverage because he's big and he's fast. That's a rare combination. Tremaine Edmonds, that boy right there, he's something special though. I say he looked like Steve Urkel's son.
I mean, I don't think Warren Moon could have played anything else but quarterback, man. In my opinion, like for real, Warren Moon, I don't see him playing no other position
because he wasn't that sprite. He wasn't that fleet of foot. He just.
I think he was really a pure quarterback. He really was a pure quarterback.
He was
pro-style quarterback. I don't see Jameis Winston playing no other position but quarterback.
Oh, I think Jameis Winston could have been a trash third string strong safety. Free
man, hell no, man.
Trash. Hold up. I said trash.
Man, don't
third string or third string.
Man, hell, that is
that blind ass nigga.
Yeah, man, that's salute that nigga.
A backup wide receiver. He could have been like the Death Charles practice squad wide receiver.
Backed up quarterback, man. Nigga, look.
But hold on, didn't he have that one dude that switched position from Ohio State, that quarterback named Brad Smith? I think that's
he did. He went to wide receiver. He was a gadget dude.
Brad
I remember
Smith
him for the Jets because I actually watched him.
And Terrell Pryor too. Terrell Pryor went to receiver.
Terrell Pryor actually did it effectively. Yeah, he's an athlete that actually did it and kind of made it work.
Logan Thomas.
He was getting love for the wide receiver position for a minute.
Logan Thomas went to tight end. He played tight end.
Now, how good is Logan Thomas? They say he's effective though, but I remember I actually watched Logan Thomas play too at Virginia. He played at Virginia, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I watched Logan Thomas. So I know we got some real sports fans up in here because I mean he even quoted nigga school. I remember watching Logan. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man.
I didn't think nothing of him as a quarterback, but then when he got to the league, I'm like, what happened to Logan Thomas? Did he get drafted? Yeah, he a tight end. Like what?
Shoot, that one white dude, Matt Jones. I think he played for the Jaguars.
Yeah, he played for Jaguar. He played receiver. Yeah, for Jaguar. He from Arkansas.
The tall ass white boy.
Yeah, from Arkansas.
Yeah, from Arkansas. Yeah, he was a quarterback at Arkansas.
I saw his highlight reel. The boy was fast as fuck, but he couldn't stay away from the drugs. That's what it was.
Man.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, he liked his weed a little much too.
He smoked it. Oh, Braxton Miller. Another brother brought up Braxton Miller. Yes, I seen. I just looked up.
Yeah, Miller. I think Miller went to receiver, huh?
He's a receiver right now. I think he's still a receiver for the Texans, but that's the last place I remember him being at too. Because when these dudes be playing, and maybe it's another form of fantasy football, but I do like playing Madden. You know what I mean? Like who didn't like Madden? So you jump on Madden and then you see what they make their rating when they get into the game. Like, yo, Braxton Miller was fast and cold in Ohio State. Yo, they made him trash. You can't throw with him and nothing like that. Or they got him as a backup. Like, oh damn, this dude, he was the backup for Tom Brady, like the third string black dude, and he played at HBCU for Grambling.
Spurgeon one.
Nah, not Spurgeon. He was just very crispy black dude. I hate to say it like that, but yeah, he was dark as fuck.
But he was a
Rohan Davey.
Now Rohan Davey played for LSU.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he was Grambling.
It was LSU. Rohan Davey from LSU. Hey, look it up. You got it. Look on the computer. You look it up.
Who? Yeah, I don't even know how to search.
Like Jamarcus Russell went to LSU. Now, just type in their name in ROHAN.
I might be quoting the wrong person though, but it could be him. But yeah, he was backing up. Oh yeah, that was him. Yeah,
if you're talking about Jacoby Brissett also plays third string, but he went to North Carolina State.
It wasn't Jacoby. Yeah, it was because they even got him in his Patriots uniform right here. It was Rohan Davey. He did play for LSU. I don't know why I thought he played at Grambling. Yeah, it was.
Y'all remember that one QB from Nebraska, that one Heisman?
Eric Crouch. Eric Crouch. Eric Crouch.
I don't know why you was
Scott
talking
Frost.
about. I thought you was talking about Martinez for a minute because that was another. Dude
Yeah,
who was,
Taylor Martinez, man. Yeah, he was all right, but he wasn't. It was all Nebraska have running quarterbacks, man. That's the reason why they can't really get over the hump no more.
what did they
Tommy
do?
Frazier and all them niggas, all this running shit, dog. Like, ain't no passing quarterbacks going to Nebraska.
He said Steve Slayton. Yo, y'all remember Steve Slayton?
Hell yeah. And Pat White.
Who was Steve Slayton?
From Virginia Tech. No, from West Virginia.
Nah,
Yeah,
Pat
Steve
White
Slayton
was
don't
a
sound
good.
familiar to me.
Both of them went to West Virginia. They both was playing in the backfield. Pat White, West
I remember
Virginia.
Pat White.
Steve Slayton was a running back, number 10.
Yeah,
And he played for the Texans. Like 2008, 2009, he came to the Texans. But yeah, that was Steve Slayton. Then I think old buddy came after him. Noel Devine came after Steve Slayton. They all doing that West Virginia shit. That was around 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
When they beat Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah, I knew of Pat White because they say he was decent that year. And he was like, they start talking about somebody on the sports. I said, let me go check them out. Then I see if they're really doing something. I go see if I catch a couple of more games of them. Like one dude I thought I didn't know what they was gonna do with him, but he actually turned into a running back when he came into the league from Michigan. They used to call him Shoelace. See if you know that.
Talking about Denard Robinson.
Denard Robinson, yeah.
Oh, he's from the crib. Hey, but he honestly though, man, if you seen him in real life though, you wouldn't think he's a football player, bro.
He don't look like he's slight. He's slight as fuck.
Yeah.
So how you gonna make that man a running back and he's slight as fuck, bro?
He playing for the Jaguars, wasn't
he? Yeah. But they did that to another dude too. He was like 160 pounds. He played for the Chiefs for a while. I can't remember this dude's name, but he was slight as hell too. Like, yo, he didn't look like he had no business being on the field.
He played for the Chiefs. When was this?
Oh man, these was this generation, the last decade too. I don't know if he was playing like a backup wide receiver or running back role. I can't think, but the dude was tiny.
Isaac King?
I'd have to look it up. But the dude was a $165, son.
You ain't talking about Jamal Charles, huh? You ain't talking about Jamal Charles?
No. He was like a backup third string or fourth string dude.
Nah, I'm
but he
wondering if it was Isaac King.
I'd have to look.
Isaac King came for the Rams.
How you said his name again? He played for the Chiefs.
I mean, Isaac King played for the Rams, but I don't know. He probably did play for the Chiefs too. I don't know.
I think his career ended with
Yeah, I think he played running back.
Running back. He played for the Chiefs.
Or wide receiver. Yeah, for the Chiefs. A while back, before Mahomes.
You're not talking about the human joystick.
Nah, not talking about Dante Hall. You talking about
No. He played wide receiver or running back. Like he'd come in, and then when I seen the nigga hit the field, I'm like, how this dude a football player? And they said his weight was like 165. Yeah, I'm like,
you gotta give a little more detail. I can tell you who he is, man, off the top of my head.
That's why he was like really a nobody, but he was so tiny, like I couldn't think. And all I remember is he played for the Chiefs, and son, he looks slender, lanky, and like you be like, yo, bro, this dude gonna get broke out here. I'm trying to search him up now.
Yeah, I can't get you on that
keywords. 165 pound running back from the Chiefs.
Yeah, I can't get to the Chiefs. I don't know if you're saying the right team. Hopefully you are, but
yeah, I remember him in the Chiefs uniform.
Trying to think of somebody that was in the Chiefs, man, who was slender, slim, little.
Oh yeah.
And you said before, you talking about around the time with Dwayne Bowden and playing for him, huh? Like
yeah. Think about that time. Same time. This dude barely got any burn.
It ain't Sammy Parker, huh? Nah.
No, Sammy Parker. You got it pulled up.
Sammy Parker played for Oregon, I think, and he went to the Chiefs. And you got I don't know. No, Dwayne Bowe played for the Chiefs too.
True,
that might be him because he's another 5'11", 185.
But Dwayne Bowe is bigger. He ain't a little dude. He's big.
Dwayne Bowe 6'4" in LSU.
One dude that played for the Chiefs named Mark McKillen. He was 154 pounds.
You say name Mark who?
Mark McKillen in '97.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that might be.
But he was a DB though.
Yeah, this dude was a receiver.
So he was smaller than Holiday.
Trent Holiday,
man. Bill wise. I remember trending for the Broncos, but Bill wise, like he just like skinny, like dude looked like you took somebody's 12-year-old child and put him in football pads.
The only person I can see is Mark McKinnon, though. That's the only one
I can't help you on this one.
He's a DB, but he's 154 pounds. That's the only one I see.
Yeah. What was his name? Supernet, 5'6", 154 pounds, known as Supernet.
What's the name?
Oh no, this shit showing me 1956. Nah, this can't be it. This one is saying Nolan Smith, known as Supernet for his short stature and lightweight, was listed at 5'6", 154. The smallest size player in the AFL, NFL of his era. Smith was drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs, 6th round, 1967, though.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. But yeah, like, okay. And I definitely don't think that's what I was looking at, unless I was playing Madden all-time team, and I doubt he was on that shit. But yeah, dude was built something like that. Yeah, dude was built like something like him, and just so happened to be another Chiefs player. And I remember
somebody said Dexter McCluster.
Dexter McCluster, that's it. That's who it is.
Yeah, Tyrone said Dexter McCluster.
Dexter McCluster. Exactly.
Yeah, but Dexter McCluster not no little dude. He not little like that. He played football. He a football player. He don't.
That's exactly who it was. Yo, how he pulled that one out of nowhere. Where he found that shit at.
You had me lost. I would have thought about that, but you talking about a guy who's skinny. Dexter McCluster not really skinny like that. He lean. He lean. He got the dreadlocks and shit, man. He ain't no little dude. He a football player. He like a football player for sure. And McCluster played for the Chiefs. He played for the
5'8", 170. See what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying, but you talking about you have people, man, me thinking somebody who don't belong in football. That's what McCluster look like a football player, though.
Yo, didn't I say 165 though? Yeah.
But it's like I'm thinking of somebody who will be out of place, like had no business playing.
Yeah, I was thinking like Rude, though. I was trying to think of like
I'm thinking of somebody who just you wouldn't even look right playing football. Like who's this dude playing football? Nah, you got me on Dexter McCluster, man.
Yeah, Dexter McCluster is exactly what I was thinking about. Son pulled it right though. Son exactly pulled it right. And he's a built 160, 165, 170, 5'8". That's a built. He cut. He getting every last little bit out of that 165.
Dude, somebody asked a good question on the chat though. Bro asked, not including Deion, who the top 3 DBs?
All time. But that's subjective after that, because we know everybody was fucking with Deion. After that,
man, look, man, hey, dog, I mean, Rod Wilson can fuck with Deion, man. Hey,
Rod Wilson also was hitting niggas too.
Yeah, before the injury, yeah, the late 80s, early 90s, Rod Wilson can fuck with Deion, man.
Hey, yo, let me share this screen with you. This Dexter in college. Let me share this with you though.
Yeah, for Ole Miss, play for Ole Miss.
Yep. All right. Dude built like that. You're not saying that he don't play football, but he did look like a regular dude around the hood that you catch in the club, hollering at shorty, talking about let me buy you a Heineken type nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, man. I don't know, man.
I don't see it then.
Rod Wilson had the same kind of speed as Deion, man. I mean, he probably a little slower, but not that much. Darrell Green was faster than both of them, I think. But Rod Wilson could cover like Deion, and probably even a little better. He was more of a pure corner. Deion was a superstar.
What's that one dude that was actually good? He was I can't pronounce his last name. He used to play for the Raiders, and then he got asked when he went to the Eagles.
Nnamdi Asomugha.
Nnamdi Asomugha.
Yeah, dude.
Nnamdi Asomugha.
He was a fraud.
Yeah, he was nice when he was with the Raiders.
He said prime time to Jordan in the NFL, and that's big facts. Like it's like Deion and then everything. Man,
you got it was kind of like LeBron. It was kind of like LeBron and Kevin Durant, man. When it come down to Deion and Rod Wilson, man, it wasn't. You can't say that Deion was way better than Rod Wilson. I don't believe that.
No, yeah, I take another aspect though of Rod Wilson's game that I find so intriguing is that he was good at every defensive back position. And he would knock you out.
Yeah,
and he could knock you out.
Yeah,
so I take
his tackling.
Yeah, he was a solid tackler.
Yeah, he was built.
Man, you remember Deion used to say, man, he said he don't worry about attacking when he get the ball. I got to tackle him.
But all right, but then I respect Rod Woodson then, because Rod, like, all right, eventually you might get put up against a running back coming at you. You know what I mean? If they running the play to your side of the field, because they know you over there and you don't tackle.
If you want to name two,
and you looking down at a Jamal Charles. Yeah, Jamal Charles was in the league at the same time as Deion. You looking at not Jamal Charles, fucking Jamal Lewis, pardon me. You got Jamal Lewis running at you. What you gonna do? You just gonna let him go, right?
Yeah.
Oh no,
he's letting him go.
Deion, you let it slide.
Deion is letting him go.
If it's Deion, you're all right with him not tackling, bro.
Deion is letting him go. Rod Woodson is getting low and taking that boy leg.
But the thing about Deion, we had to tackle though. He'll make a play now. He'll make a play here and there when it comes to tackling.
See, I don't tackle. Yeah, he said something to that effect too. He said, "I don't tackle, but I make a play." So you go, all right.
Hey,
so
man,
tackle the bus for me. I'm gonna need you to tackle the bus.
If you talking about the other two defensive backs, man, like I say, all right, take out Ronnie Light. Because anything you gonna like uplift Deion, I got to uplift Ronnie Light on that guard level, all right, of football players, man. But like
so y'all don't separate the DBs and the safeties.
I mean,
you separate it.
I'll put the safeties, man, and the DB. I'll separate them two. Fuck it, I would. So, like I say, Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu, man, probably the best two safeties I've seen, man, in history. Like I say, Ronnie Lott will have rank over them because of the success he had in football. But man, they right there, man. That's tier one to me, man. Them three. So, but if you take away Ronnie Lott, man, so I'm talking about just Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu. If I need to name another, Brian Dawkins, all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Brian Dawkins, but I'll put Brian Dawkins up there. He'll be tier two.
I'd say Champ Bailey for another corner.
I was gonna say Champ Bailey was gonna be probably my best corner of all time, man. I'll put him over. I'll put Champ Bailey over Deion, man. I ain't even tripping on that for real.
I can't. All right, well, y'all put Charles Woodson because
I was gonna say Pat Surtain.
You know, Charles Woodson won the Heisman in college, and that's tough for a defensive player.
Hell yeah.
Shit, Charles Woodson, he was great, but he's not
solid. He was great.
Yeah, I don't think he went on Bailey level, in my opinion. He was good. He was up there, but he wasn't up there with Bailey. It was Bailey. Bailey was the top. He was top corner, man.
Yeah, Bailey was locking dudes up man to man, but I wouldn't be mad at having. And then you know what? Keep it funky with you. He's not getting no love, but I wouldn't be mad at getting Darrell Reeves. You give me any Champ Bailey, and I got to choose between Reeves and Champ Bailey. I'm not being mad if I got stuck with Darrell Reeves.
I like Reeves.
Not even stuck. Reeves.
I like Reeves.
They coined that term Reeves Island, and so I actually watched the boy how he played. It seemed like he was attached to you everywhere you went.
Yeah, he was stuck to you like Velcro.
He was physical too, because he knew he wasn't the fastest, so he had to get up under you. And
he had some speed. He had some speed too, but it wasn't blazing. But Reeves.
No, he had like football speed is.
Yeah, football speed. Yeah, Reeves probably would be the better man-to-man cornerback if I've seen play. Just pure man-to-man cornerback. Overall, no man-to-man on the best receiver, and what he was able to do with them, like the big-time receivers at that time, right around 2009 and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Andre Johnson, Chad Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Roddy White,
and
them guys like that.
Too. Like he guarded the best.
Yeah, he was with them. T.O., Randy Moss. He was like Calvin Johnson. He locked all them down, man.
I'm gonna share this one.
Calvin Johnson down to 13 yards.
I'm gonna share this one because the brother did mention Aeneas Williams, and I do remember him actually again back for the
Cardinals, right?
Yeah, for the back Cardinals, again for the brother. Since he didn't mention Aeneas, I did go to the Fauché High School, and he's a graduate out of there. They praise Aeneas Williams something crazy for you know what I mean, seeing that Aeneas graduated out of Fauché. Let me see if I can pull up his heights. But yeah, the LA Rams, Aeneas Williams. Yeah, I don't remember much about Aeneas Williams. Coach. He didn't play for the Rams too?
He played for the Rams later on.
Yeah.
That was like the back end of his career then.
Yeah, he went to the Super Bowl, but he lost that. He played for the Cardinals in the 90s. He was good.
I remember the Rams part of his career.
That was in the end.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah,
but the brethren in the chat said Aeneas Williams. It did remind me of him. But I'm like, I always wondered why they say that, because I caught the Rams part of his career. And I was like, okay, he good. Yeah, he good. I know what else to make of it though.
Who the best? You gotta like take out Lawrence Taylor, man. Take him out, man. Who the best defense pass rusher, the pass rusher of all time, man? Best top 3.
Reggie White up there.
It's Reggie White. You know what's funny though, because we have a recency bias too for our picks, but damn, yo, I like this kid Aaron Donald. And
yeah, I would put Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald moved up. He done moved up top 5 for sure. Yeah.
Like recency bias because this is what we actually watching in the moment. Somebody might be like, nah, what's your boy
Bruce
name
Smith?
From
How about Bruce
the Steelers?
Smith?
Bro, Bruce Smith good too. Bruce Smith good. Who you talking about for Steelers?
Joe Green.
James
Somebody
Harrison?
like, yo, Joe Green was better than this boy. You know what I mean? Somebody who a little bit older could actually remember me and Joe Green playing. So, you know what I mean? That's why I say it might be recency bias. But I never seen me and Joe, of course, obviously play. But from the lore of the way that people talked about how me and Joe moved the interior to defense, I would assume that he he's up there like that. Then, you know what I mean? If he's on everybody's list like that, there's probably something to it. You know what I mean?
You know, I think my opinion, what I think was underrated or probably getting enough props was Julius Peppers.
Yeah, he was, but not really. But he was though. I agree with you on that.
I think injuries kind of messed him up though. You think about it, but he was a beast though. Like for his size and to be
6'7".
Like
oh man. Oh, and Javon Curse. Then you just reminded me of Javon Curse's career too, boy.
I mean,
those big, fast motherfuckers, just big and fast.
I can't rule out Strahan, man. I gotta give Strahan some props on being one of the better pass rushers and stuff, man. He was a balanced pass rusher.
Yeah, he's physical as hell.
Yo, Strahan, he going there too, man. We talking about top.
Yeah.
At top 5, I had to put Strahan in there as top 5 pass rushers, man. Like Aaron Donald was 1. Aaron Donald, now he ain't number 1, but he is one in there. He's in there too.
He's one of them. Yeah.
I can't call Lawrence Taylor, man. I'm leave Lawrence Taylor alone. I would name Reggie White, Bruce Smith. I put Bruce Smith, dog. Bruce Smith, yeah, Bruce Smith. I agree with him. Somebody who I remember playing. DeMarcus Ware. I like DeMarcus Ware, man. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think DeMarcus Ware was damn good at his time.
Another person injuries messed him up was Dwight Freeney. How you say that?
Dwight Freeney. Yeah, he's another one. But I'm not gonna put him top 5 right now. But yeah, Dwight Freeney I feel he's a Hall of Famer too. In my opinion, Dwight Freeney. I'm trying to think of some pass rushers who I know
that you actually got a chance to see. I think Ndamukong Suh had a great 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but he's not gonna go down as one of the better.
No, not at all. But I remember his college career coming into the first couple of years. But I guess again, people got to get accustomed to what you do great at. But Suh
played dirty, man. He played dirty. That's what messed him up. He played dirty.
Yeah, you say that's what messed him up. But then what about the dude that was blocking him that had to stop him from getting to the quarterback? Well, what was dirty about how he got past that dude that was trying to stop him from getting to that quarterback?
We talking about the way he tackled.
beating the guards in the center off the line, right? Now, what he did when he got to the quarterback may have been dirty as fuck, but they couldn't stop him for the first.
That's what made him dirty, though. That's what made him dirty.
The first 2 or 3 years they couldn't stop.
John Randall, he top 10. John Randall.
Yeah, John. I mean,
he's another fast.
You put John Randall in there.
The same vein, and then being small too, being small and being that fast. Bro. I respect. Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp.
We forgot.
Sapp. Yeah, I forgot to put Sapp in there.
Warren Sapp goes over a lot of dudes. And then again, the old time is gonna be like recency bias. But yeah, Warren Sapp, Aaron Donald for me. Warren Sapp, Aaron Donald is 2.
So you talking about interior? You talking about interior lineman?
I'm talking about pass rusher.
Pass rushers.
But I respect it more. I'm still gonna break that down. The interior rusher. I respect it, and maybe it seems maybe weird to you, but I find it harder to come up that middle and beat a double team because most of the time you're getting that double team block off the guard and center, especially if you dope coming up the interior and you beating that and still getting to the quarterback faster than your DNs who got.
That's why I don't know how go ahead, my bad. I cut you off.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's
more impressive. I put JJ Watt. I put JJ Watt in the top 10 of that too, man. If I had to. I'll give him a little props, man.
Yeah.
JJ is good too, but he does move all along that line. You know what I mean?
But that's why I don't get how edge rushers don't ball out if you got somebody like an Albert Hainsworth or Aaron Donald on your team. Them boys, you need like 2 or 3 niggas to block them boys. So what the hell these edge rushers doing? They can't beat a 1-on-1.
Because they coming up against the motherfucking what's your boy's name? Tyron
Smith.
Tyron Smith of the world. Tyron Smith in his prime.
Albert Haynes was a whole truck. Like, you need 2 people every time on them. So that means everybody got 1-on-1 all across, man. Like,
but yeah, these offensive tackles get paid too. These offensive tackles get paid to play football too.
Right. And the problem is depends on where your edge rushers lining up too. Yeah. So like I could eliminate your edge rusher just by scheme. Right. Yeah. So let's just say, for example, you're gonna make your edge rusher come from the quarterback's backside, right? Which is usually the right defensive end, right? Which is the left tackle. All right, easy. I'm just gonna slide my whole line coverage to the left, and then we'll just take him out.
True.
Yeah. Now, if you think you're gonna counter me and blitz, and then if you're gonna blitz from the other side, okay, this is still an easy fix. I'm just gonna chip your edge rusher on my back way out. Yeah. I can eliminate an edge rusher easy.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, Dan, these brothers said another one too in the chat. Derek Thomas, Kevin Green, and Pat Swilling. I like the Kevin Green mention. I do like the Kevin Green.
I like the Derek Thomas though. Derek Thomas was really good. He was really good, man. R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, man.
Kevin Green was good too for a white boy, man. He was, dog. I ain't gonna lie, he was.
Yeah, I can't take nothing from him. I like, you know what? Maybe this is weird.
Even then, I'll roll another one.
I like the white boys better as pass rushers.
Bryce Pop for the Bills. Yeah, Bills, yeah.
I like the white boys did he play? Because I remember that. They don't care. They got no swag on the line. They just
Bryce
Pop was like late 80s, mid 90s.
Yeah, 90s. Okay, the Bills. Yeah, with the Bills. Okay.
Yeah, he was with the Bills. Crazy. He was with the Packers. I think he finished up with the 49ers, I believe. Yeah.
Damn, 49ers, I don't know him. Damn, it's my team right there. But
hey, what about
best? Hey, so when it comes down to it,
Jared Allen, Jared Allen,
what do y'all think? Cause me and my boy be talking about this. When it comes to football, everybody think everything about speed, right? But what y'all think when it comes down to that Luke Kuechly will end up at?
Luke Kuechly, man, he should have played. He didn't play longer, dog. He was on the verge, man, of being
hell yeah.
Luke Kuechly for the Panthers.
Oh,
I think
he's the white version of he the white
Ray
white
Lewis.
Motherfucking not. Yeah, I guess you could say Ray, but he don't.
Ray Lewis.
He a better cover linebacker than Ray. He a better coverage linebacker than Ray.
Yeah, I can give him a comparison to Ray.
Yeah, dude was just so smart. Like, a lot of people don't realize you don't gotta be fast when it comes to sports, especially football. But when you just that smart, your reaction give you that speed. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, he beat people to the spot and all that. Like, Luke Kuechly was a monster. Them concussions messed him up though, but bro did his thing.
He did his thing guarding fucking Gronkowski too. Like, how you do that? You're not even built like that, but he did his thing guarding Gronk a couple of times in the. He not
really slow though. He not slow. Kuechly wasn't slow.
Yeah,
he ain't slow like that.
No, I'm not
big like that
either.
Like that, no, he ain't 6'6" either.
Nah, he was solid. He was big enough, man. He can hit. He can hit. I mean, he put a hit on Marshawn Lynch ass. He backed up Marshawn Lynch ass when they played. The Seahawks played that first time in 2015, like the first time before they went to the Super Bowl. Not in the playoffs, but the first game in the regular season. He backed up Marshawn. And I was like, man, what the hell?
Oh, our son said that in the chat, Tyrone said that I'm thinking he's talking about Kuechly. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's the same as Sean Lee. Injuries kill their career.
Hell no, not Sean Lee. Hell, he better than Sean Lee, man. But he a little better than Sean Lee.
Yeah,
Sean Lee was overall solid. Sean Lee was the John Stockton of linebackers.
Hell no, man.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying? Like he's solid all around.
Sean Lee, all right, man. You talking about John Stockton or linebacker, man? Come on, man. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
When they can't kick it though, Drew Brees even said it, man. That's one linebacker he hate going against. Cubby knowing all his plays.
Yeah, Sean Lee was highly intelligent at his position, and he's solid. He wasn't getting him out of it. He wasn't never doing nothing he was not supposed to be doing. So I give him that. But he just
Zach Thomas was another good white boy, man, linebacker. He was pretty good, dog.
Man, Zach Thomas wasn't scared to hit either, man. Man, him and Jerome Bettis, man, they used to go at it, dog. He still Jerome Bettis up once before. I remember that game.
bro. I'm telling you, like at certain and it's just maybe it's just me. It's not nothing to do necessarily with intelligence, but when I get like you get them white boys at certain positions on the football field, you can give me white boys across the offensive line. I'll take some on the D line too because they reckless when they play those possessions where they constantly ought to be button heads. A fullback, offensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? Some defensive linemen. Yeah, maybe more. I probably want more athletic people at the linebacker position, but I'll take a couple at the linebacker position too, where they just got to run head first. They run. These niggas will bust their head open and say, "Yo, coach, I'm good. Put me back in."
Somebody mentioned Bill Romanowski, man. I know that like. Dude,
he was another dirty ass player, man. That's the reason why he now get in the Hall of Fame. He dirty. Yeah. Romanowski. Hey, dirty, man.
Good morning. I see somebody shouting, not saying good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's see.
I get what you saying about them white boys though, because they know they're not the most athletic, but they make up for it with hard work.
Absolutely. And they reckless. Some of them is reckless.
Yeah, they don't care.
They reckless, bro. Like who really somebody really did bite their finger off to get back in the game or amputate their finger?
That was Ronnie Lott.
That was Ronnie Lott that did that. Okay, so he act like a white boy. He act like a white boy. I can see a white boy doing shit like that.
Yeah, but you know that story, right?
Well, how the story go?
All right. Well, he broke his finger tackling somebody for the Cowboys in the championship game.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then they gave him the option. He could get surgery, put pins in it, and miss the Super Bowl, or they could amputate it. He could play.
Right. Amputate.
So he said, "Hey, it's just a tip, right?" And he was, "Yeah." He was, "All right. Well, let's take it off."
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's that nigga crazy. But yeah, I respect it. Yeah. It's like, dude, the lore of stories like that, bro. I know football isn't everything in the grand scheme of life. It's just a stepping stone on your way to, you know what I mean, your next chapter in life. But I gotta respect if you got that type of dedication, bro. Yo, you can go on my list, my all-time list, anytime. And that's why I give some of these reckless ass white boys big props, like
John Lynch.
Look, I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you another one. How about
I think Lambert? Mike Allstott. I think Mike Allstott, reckless ass white boy. John Kuhn, fullback, reckless ass white boy.
Yeah.
JJ Watt, reckless as fuck, but he's still effective. And I want to slip in my mind right now. Jason Sehorn, he had to be the coldest white boy to go play on a position that was predominantly black. But
hey, I know, hey, no disrespect. I better not see a white DB out there, man.
You better not. Well, yeah, Jason Sehorn still gonna lock you up, and that's my Giants.
Man, hey, man, white DB, man, you better kill him.
Hey, shit, I bet you they said that shit when they was looking at Julian Edelman too. He cooked. He cooked.
Yeah. But Jack Lambert was another.
Yes. Oh no, what's this boy name? Oh, I was about to just say though, he's on the end of his career right now, but he played for Green Bay for years. He was one of their
Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews. All the Matthews boys. The daddy on down to them. Every one of the Matthews boys. Some people say that his brother, what was his brother? That played for Oregon, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I didn't even know he had a younger brother.
He played the championship. He played the championship game with against Auburn. Cam Newton played against Cam Newton. What's his name? It ain't Ryan. I don't know, man. It's something. I got to look and see. Yeah, Matthews. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to Google that boy.
Casey. You talking about Casey?
Casey. I think. Yeah.
Casey Matthews. They played for the Eagles for a while too, right?
He played for the Eagles. Yeah.
I heard that boy Sam Acho. If you do watch FS1, Sam Acho was like, "Yo, I was better than Casey Matthews, but he got the start over me." Because he was living off the reputation of his brother's name and that play he made in the championship. That's why Casey Matthews.
You know, sports can be politics sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Very political.
Sometimes it's a system too. Some people just play better in certain systems than others.
I didn't think Casey Matthews was trash, but maybe I'm judging him off of his Oregon career. I didn't think he was trash. I just thought he was there. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was bad. Like he plug and play player. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was trash.
As a pro, everybody thought, you get a Matthews, you get a cat that's gonna play for like the next 20 years. Yeah,
it's facts.
And that's part of the problem with the draft. Like these GMs are looking at stuff like, lineage to say like, oh, well, like Clay Matthews, his father was Clay Matthews. He played for 20 years. Well, he should play for 20 years. And it doesn't quite work that way.
Yeah. Derrick Brooks, niggas. Yeah, Derrick Brooks, But yeah, you already know. Yeah, give me any of them reckless ass white boys in any position where they gotta go head up with somebody over and over and over again.
Shoot, but some of the best linemen though, like Joe Thomas and Jeff Saturday.
Yeah,
like, them boys, that would be nice.
Yeah, them Hall of Famers right there, man. Joe Thomas, Joe Staley,
Alex Mack, Zach Martin gonna go. Zach Martin should go. Alex Mack probably gonna go.
Alex Mack.
Yeah. Shit. Well, he's not actually white, but I think he's decent.
Jason Peters.
No. From the fucking Cardinals, their left guard. Ayupati.
Mike Iupati?
Yeah, Mike Iupati. He's actually Polynesian or some shit like that. I think he gonna go. You know what I mean? Eric Fisher.
Eric Fisher.
Yeah.
That's the one on the Chiefs, right? The one that didn't play
right now.
in the Super Bowl.
I don't think he's gonna go, but he's solid.
He played in Miami, didn't he? Tight end.
Yeah.
He played in Middle League with Cedric Benson.
Oh well.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric Fisher. That's okay, yeah.
Shit, Kelsey, the Kelsey boys, both the Kelsey boys probably gonna make it to
the tight end for sure should go, man. He should go now.
But they say his brother, he's Kelsey solid too as a lineman. Yeah, he's a center.
Eagle center.
Jason.
Yeah, Eagle center.
Jason.
He's solid though. He's solid. I don't know if he'll make no haul though, but he's solid. The boy's solid. I didn't even think, never thought he was trash. And then his brother just even cold. Well, his brother get a chance to shine because he catching the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
George Kittle or Travis Kelsey. I got a biased opinion, so I'm not going to vote there. But
Kelsey, man, it's Kelsey all day, man. Yo.
Oh, okay. Well, now I got to add in my opinion because I'm going with George Kittle.
That's just a homer bias. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at it. But do you remember what Kelsey did in the championship game? What Kittle did? Did he do anything that you remember?
Kelsey more active, man. He more valuable to the team, man.
I'm not going to put that on Kittle because we do know 49ers, quarterback situation ain't the best. That we should have kept running the ball the whole game. But
that's your number one weapon in the passing game, and you didn't get that man the ball.
Man, that's on the QB, man. I'm sorry.
I thought Garoppolo could play though. I thought he could play.
I mean,
I thought he could too.
He's straight, man, but he ain't finna win the game for you consistently.
I mean, he could though. He'll pretty good quarterback. He's not a trash quarterback, man. He not.
No, I don't think he trash though, but I just think he just not.
I think he could win a Super Bowl. He can win a Super Bowl, man, with the 49ers. It's not like he can't win one. He already got two. He can win one.
Well, first of all, he gotta stay healthy. We want to make that happen again. But I don't know. I just don't see. I think he just reached his cap. Like I don't see him being better than what he is, though. My opinion.
Hell, no, I think he could be a whole lot better than what he is. I feel he's still young though. He in his 20s, man. He's not 30. He's in his 20s.
I just gotta see it though. I mean, I'm rooting for him. That's our quarterback. But
I think Jimmy Garoppolo, he damn sure can really become within the next 2 years one of the better quarterbacks if he just. I guess he's just in a new system. He just go ahead and play.
Oh, in 2 years he might be gone.
You mean Garoppolo in the new system can shine?
I feel that he's still in his 20s. I feel he got experience. It's not like he can. He took the 49ers to Super Bowl, so he can do that. He can win one in that case.
All right.
That's how I look at
it. This is just a hypothetical scenario.
Trey Lance, well.
You could 5 times your money on Jimmy Garoppolo for 20, 50, or 100 to guarantee that what you think could potentially happen. Would you feel comfortable putting down on Jimmy Garoppolo the 5 times your money, the 20, the 50, or the 100? That could happen.
You said 20 to 50. I put the 50.
20, 50, or 100.
I put a 50 down, man.
You put a 50, so you in the middle on it.
Yeah, he can win.
Too sure about that. I don't see it.
I'm at 20 because I have been losing money messing with Jimmy G a couple times.
Yeah, your money is more invested.
Bro, yeah, I love betting on sports though. So it's like, but yeah, Jimmy G fucked me over a couple times.
I did see your question about sports, but I dabble because I do like messing with the betting line. Y'all do the betting line?
Oh yeah, it depends. Especially when I do parlays. Like I'll buy points here and there, depending on the matchup. Like one team never bet with, bro, like from the money lineup is the Chiefs. Chiefs never cover points, bro. I hate that. They'll win the game though, but they'll win the game and it'll be close. And bro, Chiefs fucked me up so much last year, man.
I did the betting, but not like saying go and putting it down officially at Atlantic City and them, but like amongst the boys, like, yo, yeah, work, whatever. All right, I got 200 on this game. We got 100 on this game, 50 on this game. Everybody put in the pool and we do like, like little workplace type shit, like on that type of tip.
Oh, so you don't go to like bookies and stuff like that?
Nah, it's still me gambling my money, but I'm kind of, I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant, bro. I don't like to lose either. It's not saying that like I ain't gonna let my money go. Yeah, you got me. We was playing spades for some cash. All right, boom, you got me. But I don't like losing my money. I just rather go ahead and throw my money in stocks and pray.
Now last year was rough though too, especially with like college basketball.
Yeah,
man, that shit was so unpredictable. Like especially I guess the crowd really do make a big difference though, because teams that was winning had no business winning. A lot of underdogs and shit like that. And even when it came to like the NBA and stuff like that. So, me personally, I ain't had the best year. So I'm waiting for NFL, so I can make some of my money back. And then what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, the Chiefs never cover.
The best on that one, boy.
The Cowboys, I lost money with the Cowboys, the Falcons. Oh man, because me it's all about points, man. I know Falcons might be minus 14. I'm like, okay, no way they should be. No way they can't cover the 14. They're gonna lose, but they can cover 14. They up at halftime. They say, second half come, they lose by 3 touchdowns. You like, damn, bro, that'd be that hurt, man.
The ones that's harder, I think, to bet on when it comes to the lines though is the basketball, because it's like it's so fast back and forth. And they they got a line that's giving 8 points here, 10 points. I think the basketball is the hardest one in my outside observation to bet on because of how varied that point spread could be, bro.
Yeah. I
think you could better gauge the football spread, because it's like saying, all right, Chiefs versus the Colts. The Colts, we giving the Chiefs 8 points. Like, I think the Chiefs might cover that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I give it a shot. You know what I mean?
Chiefs never cover, bro. Because Chiefs always playing from the back.
But using them as an example, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know an example.
I'm
just reminiscing.
Yeah, I think they could cover that. Basketball pool, yeah, that put basketball point spread. I messed around with it a little bit, and then I'm sitting there like, okay, it was oh damn.
Oh, real quick though, I had a good run Miami in the bubble last year. Miami was an underdog almost every game, and I took them boys. I was money lining them too. You know what money line mean, right? A money line is when you win more money if you money line because you're not taking points. You saying they're gonna win head up. So
right.
Your money would jump up.
I'd rather that.
Yeah, Miami was an underdog every game versus Milwaukee. They covered, and I forgot what other series they played, but I just know the Lakers, the championship was different though. But throughout that playoff run, man, Miami looked out for me heavy.
Did they money line? They had to have a money line for the finals, right?
Well, the thing is, but you wouldn't want to money line the Miami versus Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably won't be able to beat the Lakers, so you'll probably take the points. So if it's like a -4, you feel like they can cover that 4 points. You'll take that bet, or you can add a point or two. When you buy a point, though, you lose more money. But if you win, you straight.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, why you could, because like now they ain't gonna do that. I need like 2 more points on that. Yeah. So you're giving back a percentage of your winnings if you hit.
Yeah. So I usually do that if I do a parlay. You know what a parlay is, right?
Not really. No, I know the term, but not really.
Yeah, parlay just basically you just bet a ticket. It got more than one team. It could be a 2-team, 3-team, 4-team, 5-team, which is more risky because the more teams you add on, the less chance you got of winning. For me, I just do like a 3-team parlay with football, things like that, sweet matchups, who's injured, you look at that. And then that's when I might like buy a point here or there or money line somebody,
Yeah. I see the brother Mean Mug in the chat. He said, yeah, shout out to my Mavericks. He sounded like my coworker who's a big Mavericks fan. He got a brand newborn son.
Problem, man.
My boy had a newborn son and he already bought all the baby Mavericks fan gear. Put him in it and took a picture and posted it on IG. Said,
that's what's up, man.
I don't know. Yo, Luka, I like how that boy plays.
Luka is nice and I give it Luka though, man. He's doing his thing. The Clippers really disappointed me though. I actually betted on Clippers game 2 because I ain't think they were gonna lose back-to-back games. So right now, I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan. I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan too. So right now, I hope Clippers get sweet because they done lost me my bread. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The Mavericks is doing their thing, man, especially Luka. Yeah. But I don't see him going past the second round, though, probably.
Nah, the Mavericks, they wouldn't go past us. Not at all.
Oh, where the fuck is my
phone? I honestly think nobody's gonna beat the Lakers, though, man. How they looking? How
man,
well
Lakers
lose. Lakers is out of here. Yeah, Lakers is out of here. I don't see
nobody beating Lakers, man.
Sorry,
they defense too solid. Who's beating the Lakers, though? Y'all opinion?
Where? In the finals?
No, in the West.
Everybody got a chance. Everybody got a chance.
It, man.
I don't think they're getting out this first round.
They thought this drumming shit. You thought that drumming shit was about something? And I'm a Lakers fan. Yo, that's crazy me to say that. I'm a Lakers fan. They thought they was doing something.
Nah, but they started
picking up drum.
They giving Marcus Gasol his minutes though, because Drummond and AD really struggle on the court together. But when Marcus Gasol is there and the AD can get down low, that's when you'll see AD doing his thing because Marcus Gasol can actually shoot. You get what I'm saying? So AD got more room to work in that perimeter, especially when he posting up. Whereas Drummond in the game, he kind of got to be more outside. I don't like Drummond, honestly, in my opinion. I don't care for bro. You know what I'm saying? But when they put Marcus Gasol in or when they put AD at the 5 and go small ball, them boys they do, they nice.
Yeah.
What
was that?
I don't know, but I can see a Lakers versus Brooklyn matchup coming.
That's what everybody was assuming it to be, but I got a feeling that we're not gonna be really right on that one. You know what I mean?
I think if Brooklyn avoid the Mavericks, they could probably go.
How many years? I mean, I would be stretching a lot of people's memory, but there's a couple of times.
Milwaukee. My bad, Milwaukee.
Who was it again last year? It was Now we didn't expect Miami to be there last year, but we thought the Lakers was gonna be there.
What you talking about?
In the finals, like
Miami and Lakers. You should say something else though.
Then some years that we kind of called it, like people kind of called it from the beginning of the year, depending on off-season moves, and it was like, that's who I think the finals is gonna be. And they were saying that at the start of the season. It's some years where it seemed kind of like dumb obvious, like the year that the Warriors got Kevin Durant. Mm-hmm. Like, okay. And then since the Cavaliers already was there, we chop it up. Yeah, the Cavaliers will probably be back. But the Cavs, we were sitting there like, the Cavs, there's a chance that they couldn't get there. But but we was a consensus. But the Warriors will be there. So calling the Nets this year is like the consensus on the East. And they better make it because boy, that'll be a failure. That'd be a super failure.
I just think when it comes to basketball, man,
the Lakers not guaranteed though.
It do come down to the star, right? Because when the game gets tight, you're not calling plays. It's really about who could get that bucket off the muscle. And even though James Harden had failure or whatnot in the playoffs, when you have Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying, that's a cheat code. Like you could just move out the way and let Kevin Durant do his thing. So it's just too hard to see all three of them having a bad game. And if you can't beat them on the inside, you really got no hope. And that's Boston's situation. And that's why I think, Milwaukee and Philly could get them boys a problem too in a certain extent because they can dominate in that paint. But, when it comes down to it though, man, Kevin Durant just that X factor that, is going to get them over the hump in certain situations.
But yeah, as you say that too, I'd have to look at the percentages. all three of them boys, I think their 3-point percentage behind the line is very similar. And then you got Joe Harris too, who's also a sniper over there.
He's a sniper.
So threes for twos. Milwaukee, they're your best player, gets you buckets in the paint. Yeah, damn near almost automatic buckets in the paint, right? But then I'm gonna put 4 people on the perimeter who have a chance of knocking down this 3 while you getting twos. You know what I'm saying? After a while, what they always say, 3 is more than 2, and it's gonna start showing if they. It ain't even like they gotta hit like an astronomical rate of threes, but generally that's their shot of choice. You know what I'm saying? Besides KD going midi.
I agree though, but Milwaukee's a good 3-point shooter with Lopez, Chris Middleton. I forgot that one white dude name. That's the last name start with a D. You know, them boys. I think Brooklyn will still win, but I think Milwaukee.
DiVincenzo?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo. Yeah, him.
I thought he was gonna be way colder than what he is right now, brother.
But he's really still young, man. He just got in not too long ago.
But he didn't get a chance to shine too, because he's kind of
he's playing good though. Like if you look at his numbers towards the end of the season, like he's playing nice though.
He was a cold ass white boy in college, boy. They had to say it like that. Yo, I was looking like, oh, yo, white chocolate. Look, another coming of white chocolate. That boy was cold as shit in college. So yeah, I'm hearing his name. I'm like, that boy cold as hell. I thought Jimmy Vidette was another one of them white boys that was gonna be, man. You remember Jimmy?
Yeah, man.
I thought he was gonna
be. The thing about
too.
Jimmy though, bro, like I know people don't gotta play defense like that in the NBA, but he couldn't stand in front of nobody, bro. Like he's too much of liability. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you just that geek and your defense that trash, it's gonna be hard for you to stay on the court or let alone be on the team. And I think that was
because he ain't stopping nobody. You're not talking about necessarily because of his size, though, right?
Yeah, I just can't stop. So not like he can't stop nobody. He's not guaranteed 30. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like you can't be that.
But
bad
he was giving
defense.
you 20 at least, even on a humble.
He's talking. I mean, NBA or college though. That's different.
NBA, like I don't think he was even getting that burn, but like he'd had breakout games where he was doing 30 points here and there, 28, 29. You know what I mean? Like he had a couple of I don't even know if you want to call them breakouts, but like he did his Jamal Mashburn, Vinny Microwave, and just exploded for some points just out the blue, out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're gonna get that all the time, but I mean, we giving Johnny Flynn a chance, small. We giving TJ Ford a chance, small. Sebastian Telfair a chance, small as shit.
Hey, but all them boys had over Jimmy Fredette, the quickness too. Like that first step, Jimmy Fredette was nice because he could shoot, but I don't think that first step was that elite. You know what I'm talking about, to really break down people one-on-one.
Then I don't know. Then how he can't be stopped? Because his shot, I don't feel like his shot is automatic, but I guess he's a good shot, another good shot creator.
Yeah, that's what you know how to get a shot.
It's gonna sound blasphemous. College Jimmy Vidette is similar to what a couple of first years Allen Iverson, or later years Denver Nuggets, Detroit Pistons Allen Iverson was in his college years, his BYU years. Jimmy Vidette scoring off the dribble like that. You know what I mean? Shot creating. That boy was good, man.
He was entertaining to watch. He was straight.
But he was actually getting buckets too. Like, so I don't understand. Maybe it's just the level of competition. You can't be putting up numbers like that again off of difficult shots. Well, I give credence to it. You got somebody bigger than you who can at least contest your shot, alter your shot, and you making shots. You making high degree of difficulty shots. That gotta translate to any level. If all right, I'm running and I'm jumping, leaning, doing a fadeaway to the left, and still sinking the bucket. At least 4 out of 10 times. It is percentage might be not the greatest, but I mean they let Kobe shoot his ass off. They ain't had no problem with it.
You can't go there with Kobe though. I'm a diehard Kobe fan, so. But I mean the same could be said about Adam Morrison too, though. He did his thing.
Let down.
Yeah, it was
let down.
I think Jordan drafted him? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I ain't fly. Jordan terrible at drafting niggas, boy. Oh.
He had 1 year though, right? At least 1 year he was cold.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember too much about his career though, but I didn't know he was a Nick though. He could have been a second coming to Dirk, man. But
My
you
boy
know, he
said,
just
the boy in the chat said Nick Van Exel. How he brought Nick Van, yo, in a way.
Nick Van Exel, man. I fuck Nick Van Exel. He's shooting free throws like 5 feet behind the line. Bro, Nick Van Exel, he did his thing though, man.
He had the coldest name for a basketball player.
That's just random. You never hear nobody say they like Nick Van Exel. Like that's their favorite player, man. So for somebody to say that, that's really their player though.
Yeah, that's your dude. Cause I like Nick Van Exel. I remember he had one of the nicest names I know. The only other Van I know was what was that boy? Oh no, I'm thinking Keith Van Horn. Yeah, Keith Van Horn. All the Vans I know. There's the other Van I know, but he played for the Nets too. Shit.
That boy AK-47, he had the best nickname in the NBA, Andre Kirilenko.
Oh yeah.
That Russian dude, because his number was 47, his initial was AK, so and I think he was Russian, so it made sense.
Hell yeah. Oh man. That was a stretch, but I could see the correlation. Like I was trying to tie those two together. Damn, I mean, when he was fully flesh out the argument for Kyrie Irving, going back to that point, Kyrie Irving in comparison to Allen Iverson, if he was a part of that conversation, why we was pointing out Iverson brought his team to a championship, but never sealed a deal, right? Yeah. But Kyrie hit some big shots to win a championship, but never was able to do anything independently on his own without Braun or another big name player by his side. Now, if he does it this year, he has 2 rings. But then again, he's super teamed up. I don't think nobody. I mean, do you have any respect for the way that fucking Kyrie and Kevin Durant would be looking?
Well, first of all, I get AI his props. That team had no business making it to the finals. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Kyrie, I don't think it looked bad. I think it looked more bad on Kevin Durant than Kyrie because of that move he did with a 73-9 team. You know what I'm saying? But with Kyrie's situation, I don't think this he'll be as bad because he was already on that team. You get what I'm saying? And it was just 2 of them, and they is super team up. But I think it'll be more of a stain on Kevin Durant over Kyrie, my opinion, though. But I get what you're saying. But now y'all remember the new NBA, people gotta team up now. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start seeing more teams with 3 top 10 players on their team or whatnot, like 3 superstars. And it seems like that's gonna be the new wave now.
Paul. Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. He ran all the energy out of him, ran out their battery. Yeah, no more gas in his tank.
Rue. No, I don't think that's Rue. I don't know what it is, but
yeah, the others got their mic muted, but it might be mute. It might be Rue. He the only one that ain't muted, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
he really snoring though. Oh man. So if he was playing it, whoever's gonna last the longest, it's Rue because he only one not muted. He had no more gas left. But I'm gonna do likewise too. I drop my little info. Like I said, I may have intentions to start doing these more, more lighthearted conversations. Yeah, but I do more so like gaming and stuff. Like I was telling the other brothers. I don't mind these conversations.
When you say
like
gaming,
this.
Are you talking about? I meant to ask you, are you talking about like video games or?
Yeah,
sports?
yeah.
What's up there, people? What's happening?
And I speak mainly on like shit like that. I can intelligently chime in on. All right, Mark. Yeah, I was just telling them. I'm saying everybody looked like they was falling out asleep. That's all. But I thought everybody was passed out right where they was at.
No, I'm not passed out. I was actually watching the TV, but
what's your name? I don't want to say bomb husband every time I talk to you.
Mark, yeah.
Or what you like to be called? Mark?
Mark, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. What's up, Mark? Got you.
Yeah, that's like being
What's
that's
up
like
there,
it's
Sax?
like being Oprah husband, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Oprah husband. Oh, that's
We'll go call him Stedman.
Yeah, that's Stedman.
Who that is that just joined? That's
Stedman.
That's Kev 505.
Oh, Kev, what's good? What's
Sax,
good,
what's happening,
man?
man?
Look,
Look,
man,
y'all
what
big
up, Kev? Hey, I
what's
see
up?
Jerome Whiteside.
Oh, what's up, Ant?
Dog, what up, bro?
And I even know you're still here, Ant.
Yeah, of course
Damn,
I'm still here,
y'all
bro.
still
I'm all over the place right now. I just let both of them in.
y'all still going, man? What's going on?
Nah, they still going, motherfucker. I just saw your ass was still going, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Man, we up here on FS1 first take shit. I guess I'm playing Nick Wright or Brandon Marshall. Who am I right now?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not big on the basketball thing. That's more y'all thing, man. I like NFL and football.
That's
hey, who the hell was that snoring?
That was rude. I
Had
think.
to be rude.
Yeah.
I think it's easy. I don't know. Maybe you correct me if I'm wrong. Like when we start trying to like compare players one between the other and then eras one between the next, you know what I'm saying? Like how we was trying to use that comparison for Kyrie.
Yeah, that's always a problem.
Yeah,
always.
I think besides those monumentally great NFL players, how can you compare? Because like everybody else is just another guy, unless you're Dion. Unless you're Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss, like those
or
dudes
Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence
Jackson,
Taylor, Lawrence Taylor. Because like even as great as Reggie White was, right? You have
Barry Sanders.
You have
a
Bruce Smith.
Yeah, they always had
Reggie,
with Barry
Bruce,
Sanders
and
Emmett Smith.
And Mike Vick.
But look,
y'all talking about see y'all talking about with football. It's hard to compare because the rules change so much.
I was just about to go there.
Same thing happened with basketball too.
Yeah, the rules,
same thing,
bro. Football, you can't hit the receiver.
Hold on, they changed the rules for Jordan.
Hey, well, did they
change the rules for Jordan?
Did they really change the rules for Jordan?
You can't really hand check in basketball anymore.
Well, they stopped that. Their zone defense. I mean, look. I don't even like all of these empty numbers that even these basketball players are putting up. You talking about 14 seconds on a shot clock on an offensive rebound now. These people are about to put up stupid numbers. Just naturally.
And not all of that, man.
You're squeaking out more possessions in the game.
You don't even get any big they don't even use a post-up game no more. I think the NBA.
No, it's poor.
But I'm a. And the one thing that stood out that they gave, I had to give Iverson that people didn't bring up. Man, the league was against Iverson.
Yes, sir.
The referees were against Iverson. Then went shit, man. Murphy.
Okay, I got that.
Right. They took the man crossover from him. Right. And after that, he took his crossover. You can't do that no more. His signature move. Just some of the things I put in there. Like, I'm an AI fan because AI he's the first one to do it his way. Man. Right.
No, but just like you said, that's the truth.
You ever saw the documentary when the referees talking about how they used to aggravate him and shit like that and tell him what he can and can't do? That's a real documentary when some of them NBA referees got indicted. AI and Tim Duncan was the main two. If y'all remember back in the days when Tim Duncan got a tech on the sideline for laughing.
On the bench, bro.
Yeah, they threw him out the game. That referee got kicked. He was the one that was making bets for the Mafia. And they say their biggest target.
Tim Donaghy.
Yeah, their biggest.
Are you an
target
Iverson fan and not a Baron Davis fan, though, Kev? Be like, you just bringing me back.
Hold up. Those are two totally different players.
Totally different
from
players.
New Orleans. Baron Davis started it up, man. I delivered to his house when they first moved to New Orleans when we got him. And I knew something was wrong, man, because I was delivering off of St. Charles in this high rich area. Ain't too many niggas around there. I see the woman coming out. I mean, a fine black woman. I said, I know this ain't no damn maid or something like that. Usually when you get the fine black one, it's a maid or something in this area.
Yeah.
But it was going to Baron Davis. I said, you cannot be Miss Davis' maid. She just bust out laughing. She didn't know I'm his friend. Now deliver some, but that thing was fine. But yeah, New Orleans will never have a team, though, in the NBA. You know why? Nobody don't want to stay in New Orleans. For what?
I don't know why. I don't know why now that I guess after Corona and everything like that fucked it up. But once you get if you can't kick it on Canal Street, if you can't go out and be regular, what's the point of being in New Orleans though, right? If you can't go out and be regular, New Orleans wasn't boring.
Even the tax is bad, bro, because here, that's why them boys moved to Florida, Houston, Georgia, California, and Louisiana, man. That's like Davis. I knew Davis was gonna leave. He just couldn't pass up that $100 and something million contract the first rip.
That's also a California boy. Like he's a Southern California boy.
Yeah.
That's a different change. That's a different speed just to live on.
Right now, you also, if you're talking about taxes, you're talking about your federal taxes. If these dudes get $100 million, they might not. Well, the Louisiana state tax will charge you a 10% sales tax, and then we have 10% federal state tax, and then we have a luxury tax. Now you put that with the Fed, that's almost 60% of your fucking money.
Yeah.
So that's why them boys. And then when you buy
and then as a professional athlete too, it's even worse.
Yeah. That's real money, man. You'll save $20 million moving to Florida or California just in taxes.
So it ain't just these blue states, because New York City got their own special tax for you.
They got ridiculous taxes, bro.
Oh,
and they got luxury tax here.
Florida, for the most part, is like red all the time. But I mean, there's no state tax, bro. You can't. You really, bro. You have to pay me a king's ransom.
And that's a big deal when you're buying $1 million.
I'm just being real.
I want to come move down there. I used to live there for just a year or two when my parents was moving around. I got an uncle down there in Jacksonville, and two of my cousins in the Orlando area. Two of my cousins in the Orlando area. I mean, I'm thinking about it just for the fact that the state income tax, no state income tax. What's the minimum wage right now though?
And in Florida?
Yeah.
Like $8.25 or something like that.
Oh, that shit trash.
Yeah, I mean I mean, you working for minimum wage?
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? Generally, what also is reflective of the minimum wage, maybe it's just
something against.
He don't like LeBron. Is higher than the entry level for jobs that's even like skilled labor is a higher wage overall when the state minimum wage is at a certain level. Because, like, say, for instance, New York, somebody who does graphic design, like me, I'm a demand a higher salary here in New York than I would in Florida, even though it's a transferable skill that can go anywhere.
Not necessarily. What I like about the fact that the minimum wage is low, whenever I decide to kick something off or help somebody kick something off, it's easy to get the team built. You know what I mean? It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like the overhead it starts off nice and low, So that's what I like about it being low. You know what I'm saying? If people are forced to pay people $12, $13, $14, $15 an hour, you can't even get employees when you're starting up. So you can do a lot of startups here.
You can also kill small business like that too. That's the problem. Everybody be like, yo, they trying to get the $15 standard minimum around the country. That shit don't apply to everywhere though, bro.
I mean,
people would love it. It don't apply everywhere though.
Well, I do business consulting, and I'm big on just revenue sharing. Like it's revenue sharing. You know what I'm saying? Your employees should get what they bring in. You know what I'm saying? A piece of what they bring in. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you help to build the company up to something, then you should get a piece of it. But you can't just demand money you haven't earned. That's
you talking about from the ground out creation, right? Well, like I know some people
companies'
have
money, owners' money, employees' money in that order. Simple.
But not every company that is first off created though comes out like as a publicly traded company. So I know some companies they like to give their employees like shares of stock and stuff like that when they get to a certain level. But if you're a brand new startup, that's not your lot in life.
That's why you give incentives. That's what I mean. Like you know what I'm saying, weekly, monthly bonuses. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Incentives like that. That's what I mean when I say revenue sharing. It's not all about. I don't deal with publicly traded companies. It's small to medium sized businesses. But that's what I mean when I say revenue sharing. Commission based. You know what I'm saying? For the most part,
incentivize shit like that.
Incentivize things like that. You know what I'm saying? If we hit this number, you guys get this bonus. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually how startups grow.
Yeah, I can respect that on that aspect, performance based. You're gonna you're gonna get better treatment. I guess if that's the best word I can use in the moment, according to how well we do. So there's that incentivize your employees to work harder to get more. But then what happens generally when people they busting their ass because they trying to get that little extra, extra benchmark, you know what I mean? They start getting disgruntled if they feel like, man, you start blowing up, you really, really getting it, you really getting to the bag now, and they like, yo, well, you wouldn't have had all that if it wasn't for me. But at what point, now this is where it goes to something that I think of. At what point do me actually funding and starting it off, kicking it off, it takes more precedence than me having a regular laborer, you know, doing the job? Or do you hold more credence to somebody? It's still something, say like I created an app, right? But I need skilled laborers, skilled employees. You know what I mean? So it can be like an entry-level person out of college. Besides, say, somebody who's, you know, they are processing or shipping and packaging my food. I sell a food product, but I can put anybody in that spot, and we just started out. You know what I mean? Like, how much credence does it? Do you feel it holds more weight depending on what type of employee it is? If it's a brand new startup, skilled versus just, you know what I mean, sweat and tears employee. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Because like I say, you have different departments. You know what I'm saying? Sales for the most part is just one of them. But you know what I'm saying? You got to pretty much just look at the balance sheet and see, well, not the balance sheet, but just the entire sheet of everybody and see who's valuable and what they do. You know, I mean, it's pretty much is what it is. Just because somebody doesn't specifically just deal with the money doesn't make them any less valuable. Like right now, your IT and your tech guys, they usually get the biggest wages in the companies, bro, because these companies will fall apart without them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They literally, like, these guys take a damn day off, the business is like it's fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nobody know what they doing like they do.
Right. That's skilled labor right there.
Exactly. And believe it or not, those guys get the biggest bonuses. You know what I'm saying? And they don't talk to clients. They don't deal with, like, these guys sit in the dark room all day with a hoodie on.
But like I said again, where the problem comes in, like, I'll try to be as concise as I can. You got your IT guy who's keeping all the computers going, and then I got a team of people below him that are, the product doesn't get sold unless they put it together. And he's just the overseeing on all the technical of all the machinery, right? If all the employees are like, yo, you need to be paying us more, and they don't come in, my product don't get made. Now, yeah, I could go hire some more people to come do the job quickly, but I got to train them. And that's like a week or two of lost wages or revenue. You know what I'm saying? Those people who feel like they're just as important as the IT guy because the job don't get done if I don't show up, they feel like they want to cut too. And that's what I feel like the problem is coming in some of these areas where you're sharing or incentivizing lower level employees. I think it's a good idea, but then they like, well, you coming up, you made $1 million this year. Why you ain't giving me more money? You know what I'm saying?
Because I always come before you in the alphabet. That's why. It just is what it is. Like I said, companies' money, owners' money, employees' money, in that order. Mm-hmm. That's just the way it works.
Yeah, but your employees, and then in this situation when they be like, yo, especially a certain type of employee, not to disparage anybody, with a certain type of mind frame, like they already probably don't want to really work like that. But yo, your company is successful because of me type, you know, minding motherfuckers, like, because I do a little extra.
Well, it's gonna be hard to find a dedicated employee like that, because you're gonna always have somebody counting the owner's money. You know,
everybody counting everybody's money,
right? You know, so it's like in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know, the dad that owned the grocery stores, he was like, he said, you know, half of my employees say I'm just rich and greedy. The other half say, they're gonna quit, but they never do. But nobody get up and start their own thing. They'll sit up there and just continue to recycle the complaints and stuff like that. And another guy, one of my friends who's a business owner, he said, but people don't forget who go out there and get those contracts for those jobs, you know, as an owner. So, you know, employees that don't have a business sense go think that the owner's getting over, because they just don't understand the basics of business. And I did that. I damn sure didn't understand it when I was in my early 20s. I'm just like, man, like, you worry about the wrong thing. So I think it's going to always be a hater employee that see you and think that they should be doing as well as you, but with plenty of advice of your company, But I do agree with OT, reading the balance sheet and the perspectives, even as me as a stock investor, is the biggest advantage you have along with charting when it comes to businesses for me. So that's what I research when I dig into some of the researches right now. And they got a lot of good opportunities out there.
So you mean to tell me I'm sitting here with some high value men, other high value men? We found each other.
See, this is the thing. I get the whole high value thing. Like I was telling somebody, well, shit. Well, everybody ain't got a fucking $100,000. The blue collar guy can still get in on some stocks and still continue to generate and build wealth. If you don't have the money, I'm a big Peter Lynch and Robert Kiyosaki and Bill Gates fan and stuff like that. He'll be the first one to tell you, if you can't start your own company, buy into one. You literally are a owner of the company, so that's why if I'm not jumping out there to do a little real estate, to buy a double or two, I take the money, extra change I have every month and buy it in some solid companies and let them work for me. I actually sent my ex a text. Her and her new boyfriend work at the same bank. I just sent her a text and say, look, y'all keep up the good work. Y'all making good money for me.
That's it.
Yo, Hancock Bank, that stock done wonder for me. She just bust out laughing though.
Teddy Pettygrass. Yeah. I love it though. Yo.
No, he's absolutely right about that. Like, and this is just, my perspective, because my goal for the last few years has been, to get into just venture capital, and deal with small to medium sized businesses. So I'm not trying to own 100% of any one company, because I ain't trying to do all of that damn work. Or even 80% of it. I prefer to have 10% of 10 or 12 small companies. I don't have to do a damn thing. That's just me.
Right.
I like that mind frame.
Because money and even in the information age, money and information is one of the most valuable assets. Time is. So if I can condense my time,
right?
I've won.
Yo, I know already.
Right now, I gotta. Right now, like I only did 1 or 2 videos, but like I have a couple buddies of mine. And by me being an investor, I've been an investor for a while. But the biggest thing for me as a stock investor and stuff like that is reading the charts. Understanding charting is about 70 to 75% of your investing opportunity, man. So, give you a good example. I got to make another video today, but like on one of them I got on there, I was showing I had a bunch of friends and partners on every level. They was all ready to jump into Bitcoin just because of the rumor of Bitcoin, right? And I was like, okay, that's not a good investment for me, because I like to look for solid companies and people that's working for me, and something I can understand is always your best investment. So what I told them to do, I said, it's a way to do that now. And I am an investment in Ethereum. And Ethereum's gonna give me more interest on my money with the movement. So I might get in Ethereum, take about $300 in Ethereum. I got in about 2 days ago when it dropped all the way down after Elon Musk made his comment about Dogecoin. Yeah. So once it drops and get to its lowest point, then I could throw my little 300 to 1,005 in Ethereum and watch the profit with my charts. And a lot of people, and just take out what the profit give you. If your 1,000 made 10%, that's $100 profit. And you just keep eating on it like that with the same thing. Instead of just dumping all your money in there and letting the shit fall, because most people ain't gonna keep up with their own money. They just go put it in there on the case of a rumor of just a hot topic or a hot stock.
I'm about to put a sub on your channel right now. As soon as you say you looking at stocks, I see it, Kev.
Hey, Kev,
just like what Kev said. Go ahead, stop. I say what up.
My bad. Quick, I know you trade crypto. Have you seen what Matic? You know what Matic? You heard about Matic? MATIC. When you get a chance, check out Matic. Look what it's been doing this past on a weekly chart. Somebody put me on there, and I put some money on Coinbase on it, and I'm seeing some returns.
Yeah, I have a Coinbase account. If y'all ever do a little crypto, you want to get,
Yeah, I mean, I don't hear you.
Your mic went up.
Yeah, it went all the way out. I thought it was just me.
That stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out now. I'm sitting at the computer now, big brother.
Your mic was out, Kev. We didn't hear what you
all the way out. Like nothing you said came through for a second.
But yeah, just to go to what like Kev said, like this is what's weird for me. I know like my portfolio, I got to make some moves now anyway, and I didn't have to make too many moves. But when your boy Trump was in office, all that man had to do was send a tweet, just one of those random tweets that y'all laugh at, and the market moved. Like I made a bunch. You know what I'm saying? I made some serious gains on just the shit that man would say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying on Twitter.
I was saying, no, it's volatile moves, and I made a couple of dollars when he said something stupid. And the thing is, man, just the basics. I was saying that Coinbase is a better platform to trade cryptos for the people that don't trade crypto, only because it has all your cryptos, and you don't have any problem getting your money back and forth. And Robinhood, other than that, I wouldn't really go by some of these fly-by-night crypto trading things. So Coinbase is the company that Nas made the 100 million with, right? It's just a platform to trade crypto because, like y'all was saying earlier, see, he got in a little early, and before it hit to the public market, that's why he got rich. Now that Coinbase stock as a stock dropped from 400 and something a share to 200 and something. Because dudes like Nas and them go cash out. So when you look at it, when it comes back up, you want to get in on the come up. But Coinbase is good. I use Coin. I
got it too. I got it too,
Yeah.
but it's weird. Like I haven't found one yet that you can trade all the different type of cryptos. Like, okay, you got Robinhood, but Robinhood won't let you say trade in a certain type of cryptocurrency. Same thing for Cash App. Cash App is like strictly Bitcoin, and that's mainly why I started with my Bitcoin. With
and
Cash
see, the
App,
only way you
found
can get Dogecoin is with Robinhood.
No, also Webull.
Webull.
I use Webull.
But
I started with
but I don't
Webull.
have
And
an
most
open
of my
account.
shit is in Webull.
Yeah.
Right? And then when I found out
I
about
use Webull
Coinbase
for my charts. They got an excellent charting platform. You can't even beat their chart.
Okay.
I use TradingView as well when to recharge.
That's another good one too. Yeah, they got some good stuff out there. What I tell people, man, that's trying to get into it, when they get into that Kevin Samuels shit, I tell one chick, y'all don't have no answer for Kevin Samuels. You tell them, look, I'm gonna learn it. I told one chick, I said, well, I got an answer for it now. I'm good with either side. I don't take sides on that management stuff. I'll just pick the topic. I said, look, let's say you got a high value man and you want to contribute. Learn how to do this invested in stock thing and take that nigga $100,000 and make it $200,000 a year. And that gonna put some value into the game, because he don't know it. Right. Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, yo.
The
You
knowledge
can
you
laugh.
right, man. Improve. You want to improve his life? The knowledge you have on investing. If he just got a job making, now y'all owning businesses along with that. Set that up for him and then hold your value down on your own.
I'm gonna do some real freak nasty nigga shit. I'm gonna tell her that I don't even want no sex, baby. Just sit on my face. Go ahead. You earn that.
Yeah.
I don't even want no sex tonight.
Right,
girl.
I get up and wait
this.
on and cook some breakfast. Like you did. Hold on, we on
Cook us
Zoom,
some breaks, all
in
that.
Square and all that.
All that.
Now see, it's not one of the things with the whole. And one book I recommend, Doug, is Peter Lynch, One Up on Wall Street. That's one of the first
One Up
books
on Wall Street.
Yeah, Peter Lynch, One Up on Wall Street.
In
that book, then I read it about 11, 12, 13 years before Katrina, man. Katrina was in 05 because I started investing then when I was a UPS driver. That's why I got a portfolio called a Pull Man or the Blue Collar Man portfolio. So the reason why I say buy that book, because it's going to break down just the basic concepts of what to look for when what kind of people get stuck on. How do I find a stock? He's pretty much going to say you have the ups on the stocks because you are the consumer. The consumer know what the products that you like. An example is it took Wall Street 3 years to realize the impact that Michael Jordan had on Nike sales. Fuck, we've been through that before the stock actually started moving. So we was one up on that because we see what we like, you know. So he was saying that. I'll give another good example going on today. Walmart is starting to have the self-checkout. People go complain about $15 an hour. Some people go complain when they cutting jobs and Walmart go close some stores and small towns go hurt. But when you look at that self-checkout, the device there is the same device made by Verifone that's in every gas station. Every time you swipe your card, they get a cut of $1. By stock in the company, it's paying 3 or 4% dividends. So he gonna tell you when you look at things like that, and then you look at the things that's going on around you, like right now, okay, I'm waiting on this stimulus bill. Okay, when they get the infrastructure money coming, okay, I'm looking at American Steel because they're not gonna fuck with that China shit no more. We got screwed with that. And then New Orleans got screwed with the Chinese sheetrock during Katrina. So American Steel, a couple of cement companies, and then you just go ahead and research who getting those contracts. And then start looking at their balance sheets and their perspective and see if they've been a nice, solid company for a few years. Now, if they was paying solid dividends, you guys got the advantage because y'all understand business already. You can look at the credit to debt ratio and say, well, shit, they ain't got but 20% of their whole business and credit is credit. You know, that's not bad. Good revolving credit and then a lot of free cash. Those are things I had to learn. Y'all have your own businesses, so y'all go pick it up a lot easier. So that's a good book to read because then it's going to open your eyes to investing ideas that you see around you every day.
Hey, and I got a question for you, Kev. If you see what AMC did, you know what I'm saying, last year when they had to shut down a lot of the theaters and everything, how a lot of the big shareholders just dumped a lot of their stock on the open market, dropped the price, but it put a lot of capital, you know what I'm saying, back into the company. So it was really like a loan, you know what I'm saying, just to get them through the tough times. They banking that everything's gonna pop, you know what I'm saying, pull back up. What do you think about something like that? Because I thought it was a great move.
Right. It's first of all, when the blockchains, if y'all don't understand what blockchain investing is, the bank's just taking your money, our money, 401k money, and putting it into major companies like that. Now, because AMC got hit with coronavirus, where you couldn't expect no kind of revenue to be coming in, so they pulled the money out. You know, so now that it's reversing and they may they're opening back up, well, now they're gonna start putting that blockchain money back in eventually, and that's gonna move the stock price. You know, so a lot of investing goes in with the changing of times too. Look at Carnival Cruise Line, right? CCL. All right, well, Carnival just announced that they're about to start taking off in the summer. Now, the thing I learned about Carnival Cruise Line with politics when Trump was in office is a lot of Republicans invested in Carnival Cruise Line because I had an option trade for a put thinking the stock was going to go down. But they took that money and held and kept pumping money back into Carnival Cruise Line because they invested in Carnival Cruise Line. The stock was making record highs and haven't taken a cruise in about 4 or 5 months. So they wouldn't go let it crash like that. Now, when I found out about Carnival Cruise Line and Norwegian, I think it is, those cruise lines, the investors in it are American, but they're not American companies, which was a problem. Why are you giving our tax dollars to the foreign companies? Because they don't want their bread and butter to crash. So now that Carnival coming back up, you best believe Disney opening back up, things like that are just good, solid companies. You know, they just love Carnival and Norwegian. And our frame of mind as Black folk, we ain't running to jump on no damn boat right now, but white folks will. They gone. They booking. That shit is booked up.
No, and the vaccination, stuff like that is going to affect it. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things that's going to affect it. Plus, a lot of things were incentivized too.
Right. And then you got to think, if you're a senior, man, you want to do some traveling before you die. They like, and they booked up.
And also the same thing happened with the airline industry. Well, not the same thing, but something similar when you saw how the airline industry crashed when Corona hit. But then Boeing had unveiled that new jet. And then all of a sudden that kind of kept everything, steady. Pretty much put a lot of that on the uptick. And of course they did a lot of stuff to incentivize travel too. So
right.
And I don't have anything in airlines. I'm old school. After I saw that movie Wall Street and everything, I'll stay out of airlines and shit like that. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
airlines I did not realize don't make a hell of a profit.
Yeah,
they make more profit on the luggage.
Absolutely.
That's why they charge.
I like hearing you and talk about this stuff, man. Cause when I hear y'all talk, I realize a lot. I gotta still learn about the stock game, man. Like,
you and me both. You and me both, brother. I've been going off.
What is Virgin Galactic holding? I got it on my chart, but I don't know what it is. But I seen it jump like $3.
CPE. SPE.
SPCE, Virgin Galactic Holdings. What is that actually? Because I got it on
Virgin
my chart.
Galactic is the dude that made Virgin Records. That's the one who is sending people.
That guy's no joke. He's sending people to the moon or some shit like that. Right?
That's when you can, if you're a millionaire, you can go up there and float around because you get to the edges of space. The reason why the stock is popping right now is because now they teamed up. They're not going to send space shuttles anymore. They're going to use Virgin Galactic. So when you're looking at companies, and then the companies got different sectors, and you also want to go get it in with the times. Virgin Galactic, you also got Lockheed Martin, all those are your defense companies, right? So they're going to use Virgin Galactic is going to get some government money because we just not going to make no damn space shuttles, and they already got the jump. So they're going to get some federal funding with that, and they're going to try to put up more satellite, something else they're trying to build out there to, they want to do, and they're using Virgin. So it's not, even though it's a private company, they're getting some love for the government right now. The government go work through them. But when you look through your sector for your defense stocks would be, that's what it is. They're gonna use Virgin to put up some more defense shit. Your defense stocks would be Lockheed Martin. That's who makes all our jet planes. You also have a couple military drone companies coming out. Now they'll be able to put a 50 cal on a drone. And they can fly the drones in swarms now. That's here. That technology is here now. So that's what I look at, who get those contracts when I come to defense. But a guy a long time ago said, Kevin, delivered to a guy, rich white boy. He said, I've been divorced 2 or 3 times and all that. But, when wealthy people talk to you, you automatically go listen if you want to take heed. He said, when it comes to investing, he said, when Bush was in office, put your money in oil stocks. When Obama went in office, put your money in healthcare. It's the same bird. It's just who turn it is to flap. And just pay attention to the movement of who doing shit. We just in the middle.
So you think we might be on the verge of a war, or even a small scale something? Do you think this Israel-Palestine jump off would be enough for us to get somewhat involved or find a reason to send troops overseas?
The Palestinians don't have a shot against Israel, man. They don't. All Israel doing is pushing them out the Gaza Strip, and the way they're doing it now is they're bombing them people churches and stealing their olive fields. So they're just trying to break their back.
But who are they aligned with, though? Who is Palestine aligned with? Are they having any allies?
I think they just I think they just getting humanitarian aid right now, man. They ain't got the paper for that.
But
they have no alignment with other in the country that you know of.
Just to piggyback. Just to piggyback off what Kev said though earlier, like regardless of who the hell is at war or why, bet on the dude, whoever the hell is moving the guns.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's who makes money in these things is the arms dealers. It really doesn't matter who's at war with who. Bullets, guns, you know what I'm saying? They all gonna need it. You can't lose.
And that's why I was saying. Yeah, I'm real quick, Kev. That's what I was saying. So if I'm thinking that there might be a chance we may be going into conflict again because Biden and Obama and even Bush, was carrying on this long-standing conflict. So would it be, in your opinion, probably good to start investing in some weapon stock because it may be something on the horizon coming up? All this tit for tat bullshit these niggas doing.
Not because of that war. First of all, Israel is well protected. They had the Iron Dome. You can send up 100 missiles, maybe 2 or 3 go land. If y'all don't know that, the Iron Dome is that system that can shoot down any missile in seconds. Now I just heard, you can't even get it. You can't even touch Israel. They hitting the outskirts of Israel.
Hey, if I can just jump in for a second. Hey, Bomb, if you listening, if you can make somebody else the co-host, I'm gonna have to drop down.
Oh, I don't know how to do it.
Nah, but Bomb would have to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it either. I know I'm the only co-host right now. I don't know if you listen. I mean, yeah, if you're still listening, you can admit people under Bomb's thing if somebody else comes up.
So like I was saying, as far as the war is concerned, the reason why I would invest in military stocks would be because they're going to revamp it for the future. Like they put the drones in, they go get rid of some of the old stuff. I know Lockheed Martin is going to rev up a little bit. The only thing Israel looking for right now is more bullets for the Iron Dome. And that's going to cost a little bit, but that's also one of the things people complain about, like Omar in the Senate. Okay, we still giving these people $1.3 billion and they slaughtering the Palestinians. So it ain't gonna be no full drawn out war like that.
Oh yeah. It's no drawn out war unless you're dealing with superpowers and they got nuclear weaponry. But
right.
Fellas, I'm about to drop down, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna be listening to y'all in the clouds, man. Y'all have a good day.
All right, yeah.
Peace.
I'm not too far behind you, but hopefully I can run into y'all brothers again, man.
Like I said, definitely. This is the post.
Follow there on my IG, man. So yeah, you never know.
Maybe
have some more sports conversation. Yeah. I mean, Kev, I gave you a follow too.
Soon as I get, man.
I'm gonna put something up there, man. And we gonna keep chopping it up.
Yeah, man. I like.
I got you. If that's your name on IG.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
I got you.
IG, everything.
I got you. Just follow back. Hit me with a sub, big dog. Good shit, man.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate you.
Peace, fellas.
Peace.
Hey, Kev, real quick.
Yeah.
Just know I got right now I got an option. I got 3 options in play.
Did you ever get on that Planarius? I forgot the other, the tech company.
Yeah. I got them going. Plug and Neo. I actually had a good day with Neo. The other day I made like 175 in one day off it, and I had a stop limit and it hit it, and now it's going back up. So I got to get back in it. And then also I'm kind of upset because I ignored AMC. AMC probably went up by $3 from Monday.
Yeah, but whatever. Yeah, that'd have been good day pop. Whatever strong, whatever there's a strong pull up, there's a strong pull back. But yeah. But gonna be
I get that, but I'm talking about far like for me doing an option on it.
Right.
If I would have got in,
and what's your name, big brother? Wodak?
Yeah, Wody.
Yeah. Look, Wodak, what we're talking about when he said Neo to catch up on what we're talking about. They got 2 major battery car operated companies. Tesla, the second one is Neo. Neo got a lot of pull overseas in China, right? So you look at the customer base in China with Neo. They got some nice cars. Yeah. Now, right now, it came as an IPO, as a new idea because they're raising money. Yeah. But they got some nice stuff coming out there and they got some big backing. So that's Tesla direct competition. So when you look at it's like under 50, I think Neo about $50-something. We're looking it up now.
And that's so a lot just to jump out the window too.
Right. So and they've been building for years. It used to be like a small stock, but they're coming out with their products now. So we're looking at that and saying, okay, well, if Neo was around $50-something, look at the movement Tesla got, and a lot of other investments thinking that too. So when they start dropping cars and getting contracts, then we're just licking our chops to get in.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Right. But, this is just speculation on your behalf, though. Or did you hear any news from them like your products they'll have a physical product to sell before the end of the year?
No. I just keep up with the news. So when you keep up with the news, they'll tell you that when I follow them in the news. So right now, I just wait. Like you just said, it is speculation. I just wait till they get some decent contracts going, and then start seeing some sales.
But they're China based though.
Might go up, may go up $20 a share, $10 to $20 a share by then. But I definitely want to see the balance sheets and reports before I really put a couple dollars in there. Now, with what Sachs had done, we know how to option trade. So we know how to we can go ahead on and use like $170 and say, but in the next 20-something days, the stock is gonna move $3. And if it moved within $3 by that time, well, our 170 damn near doubled, or we made about 67% return on our money. That's option trading. And then we could just get on out. See, that movement can happen in a day or two. And that's how option traders make their money. If you want to make more money on the option trade, you just double up, because your one option controls 100 shares. And all you needed to do is go up $3. That's 300, and you get a little portion of that, like $72 off of each 100. So if it go up $3, well, you didn't make, if it goes up $3 and you get $70 cut, well, that's, you do your numbers with that, then it's two something. It's 210. And you can do that in a couple of days. And that's how option traders work.
A couple of days, sometimes it could be a one day. You never know, man.
Yeah, it could be one day, it could be a few hours, depending on the trade. So that's what we're talking about, option trading.
That's kind of what some of these day traders do too, though, right?
Only thing I gotta get better at, because is being a little more patient, because a lot of stuff I do is off the weekly candle. And sometimes I won't let that whole week ride off to let it hit the full potential. You get what I'm saying? So if I look at a candle,
you gotta take discipline. You got to. I do a daily.
That's my only downfall, bro.
Because
I'll look at the weekly candle, and because I say I look at everything on Sunday, and then Monday I try to get in on Monday, because if I see that rejection candle from last week or like a certain pattern, then I know, okay, it gotta go up. But once I see, like you say, there's always that drawdown. I just take my money out. And then that.
Well, you got to think of it like you invested for. When I do my option trading, I'll say, well, I'm working this $1,500 for income for next month.
Okay.
And I'll use the hourly chart, or I could step back and look at the daily chart, and then get an idea of the direction of the stock and the stock price from there. Because all I'm looking for is a pattern. As long as the stock don't drop it below the 50-day moving average, I can roll with it. Now, if it's toward the bottom of a trend and it touches a 50-day moving average, well, that's a good buy signal for an option, because you think it's going to bounce off that resistance of the 50-day moving average. All right, as opposed to getting it at the top. Now, I learned that just to be patient and wait, and just wait for the movement of the chart. The chart go do it. It's go do it. The chart don't lie. The money don't lie. The chart don't lie.
And there's always a retest. Like even right now, you said about the AMC going up. It got to retest at some point. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be another good time to get back in.
And you know what, too, Whoa? This is how I got some of my investing ideas. Going back to that Peter Lynch book, One Up on Wall Street. You know what I missed out on back in the day? One of the things is, when I look at a lot of sports and stuff, you ever notice that every now and then there'd be a company in the background that that's advertising that you never heard of, and you see it, you see in the background. If it's a company you never heard of, you best believe they got some serious capital to be advertising live with the NBA or the NFL. In the back.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So they must have built out some capital.
I never thought about that right there.
Yeah, you never heard of them, but you know which one I missed, and I'm gonna tell you which one we missed out on. That was a monster. On when they had the workout commercial, when the dude lifting the weight, said, "Will you protect this house? I will."
You must take this on Under Armour.
That was Under Armour. Under Armour was dirt cheap back then. Then I started seeing it behind it. Then I started seeing the high schools and colleges with it on their jersey. And I said, that's an opportunity I missed. And then that's the first company I saw do that in the background. Because see, in our mind, we thinking ain't nobody can compete with Nike and Adidas. And it came out. I'm only talking about athletic wear, not the tennis shoes.
Yeah. Because I also thought in that vein too, because how their shoes look like, then who is the consumer that's gonna purchase this? And then thinking in my vein, in my mind frame, like even stuff that we may not necessarily wear, these young kids coming up generally who are following trends that they see that's popular, if it's not made popular by some notable figures, which now Curry is kind of carrying the brand and The Rock kind of carrying it, they not want to wear it. Now older folks buying it, but generally you if you selling Under Armour t-shirts out of Burlington, does that really matter? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And see, one thing about Under Armour, I went in there, if you're going to, Under Armour does not go on sale. I asked the guy that you got any cell phone. He said no, it's Under Armour because it's damn near lasts forever. So they start and they still hold it down with that. And then also, like you just said, a lot of things we don't realize because we don't use those products. It's like me living in Louisiana. Well, you can't sell me no damn Nordstrom damn winter jacket. But it's a big thing in cold environments, you know. So it ain't our city, it ain't our urban inner city thing. So we don't get it. But like my buddy said, you go your ass out to Denver, you gonna be looking for one of them Nordstrom. So it's that. So like you said, come down to the balance sheets and the numbers, the sales, such and such. And you can then, with today's technology, you can dig into those companies and look for some good long-term investing, especially after coronavirus.
Yeah, and that's as you said that too, because I kind of, as far as when I started doing stock trading and dabbling in it, I kind of just went with like, okay, well, I'm going to invest in companies that I know are not going to crumble. I won't necessarily lose, try to sit on it and see. And the first couple of ones I started investing in was this company called RH. But when I invested in it, it was like at $100 a share, right? But I let time go by. I saw I doubled my money that I invested in it. I pulled out. They was at $100 a share. That was about a year and some change ago. But now they're trading at about $400 a share.
I'm looking at it now. It's 638.
Bro, it was at 100 within a year's time before, and I pulled out my money. Bro, it's like little stuff like that. So after seeing that, like,
well, you don't beat yourself up about it because listen, like you got to think of it in this. Always think of investing as return on your money, not how many dollars you can make. Because if you focus on a return, the money go come. You see, you know, if you just, it's a good flip, but it's also a learning lesson. Now you go back to that chart on Webull and see where the entry points was. That's how you start, you know, training yourself, because it probably dipped back. You could have got back in, and you just learn off that, because those things going to happen again.
I think they hit a new high though too. That's that one in particular. But yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I know exactly. Yeah. The patience aspect. Go ahead.
Right. When you set up your 20-day moving average on Webull, your 50-day and your 200-day, and then you go see where you go get the bounce and on where the entry points on a daily chart or something like that. Daily chart will give you more than enough room to get a couple months to see how the momentum of the stock is swinging. Because sometimes you can have a good stock or a good product, but the stock not moving yet. I'm looking at the marijuana industry is making a lot of money, but the movement on the stock isn't there yet, because a lot of the blockchain companies haven't dumped that 401k and that investment bank of money into it. So even in that industry, I start picking out what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the best recreational sales, who's doing the best with recreational sales. Also, who doing the best with the medical, who going straight for medical. I think that's Organogram or something. And then who making the products, the pipes and all that. Snoop Dogg got something coming out as an IPO too to the market. So the company that's making those products, the pipes and all of that kind of stuff, that's a good company too. Like back in the days, a guy said he invested in Adam and Eve sex products with the feminist movement. He knew they're going to use a whole lot of silicone. But they're still selling, and you still need them. They're still going. Right. It's as popular as ever. Silicone wear out. Them women feel good about themselves.
Man, you know what I think is going to make a huge jump soon too, though? When the football season starts, going to be DraftKings. I don't know if y'all ever use DraftKings or y'all know about DraftKings.
I'm dying waiting on DraftKings, man.
Yo,
I'm dying waiting on DraftKings. I made some good money on DraftKings and a couple option trades, and I lost on the dip on the pullback during Corona. But this is the thing with DraftKings. When I went in Louisiana, I can't do DraftKings. Right? DraftKings have about 12 states that are opened up. When I looked at the website, even though we just passed a law saying we can do online gaming. So when they start getting more and more states, it's hard to get that shit through the Bible Belt. but it's a no-brainer for me because I know how they're gonna make their money. They on the DraftKings, you put up 20, 21, I put up 21, they get the $2 cut. Whoever went out of the our picks, which is just like fantasy football. You pick a quarterback, I pick a quarterback, you pick a running back, 5 players in the defense, whoever wins get the $20. So they don't have nothing to do but profit off the app, especially when people at home dying to gamble. So I'm waiting on that. I was looking at with them. I just look at waiting to see. I just look at the how much money they made, their profit margin. But it wasn't a good thing during Corona. So I expect football season to definitely give DraftKings a boost.
Yeah, I mean it's been going up this past week though. So like you said, when I know when football season comes though, that's when it's really gonna be popping though. That and FanDuel.
Yeah,
yeah, man. And I seen that now as people's reopening their states, so they allowing people to get out and go party. I share a thing that I was thinking, and I wouldn't mind if people started trying to invest in it, make the share price go up. Now everybody want to get back out there. Some of these younger folks, and they want to be seen, they want to be out, they don't want to be in the house. I was thinking all those hair care products and stuff like that, those vanity items. I don't know when we'll see like what it was looking like, but if the bars and clubs are open, a lot of these vanity items like makeup, skincare products, hair care products, and stuff like that. And a lot of brands that we buy, as people frequently to go out to be on the town, to be seen and go drink it up and be with our peoples. I think they're gonna have a great shake back if they having a lot of places gonna be open for the summertime. And even necessarily everywhere, but people don't want to be in the house. They're not trying to hear none of that pandemic. They done did it for a year. Some people really don't care no more, bro. So I think they're gonna be out there, especially if they letting people party.
Right.
So I was gonna
invest. And you also have clothing stores. Like I just read an article on L Brand. L Brand is about to split into 2 companies. That's who own Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body Works. So all that kind of that stuff kind of go come back into play.
Say that name again. I didn't hear it.
L Brand.
It was L Brand.
L Brand.
Yeah, if you look at the article, and I always read the articles that are, the best thing about investing in, the article that's going to affect the money, with the company.
I don't know if they really popular among like some of the women that tune into this channel, but like I was like when I started thinking along the lines of like, okay, beauty products and hair care. So I looked up what was more popular brands among Black folks. And some of the ones that I seen like regular names of like Cantu and Nature's Naturals, but like 5 or 6 well-known brands. I'm like, oh, I see people buy that, right? They owned by Sundial.
They owned by white folks.
Sundial Corp, right? When Sundial is under another brand. But then when you go to try to buy them on any of these apps like Webull, Robinhood, or whatever, it says like something not available or something to that effect. You can't buy no shares of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So then I went from there. I was like, all right, well, who's one of these white people brands that everybody fuck with? I'm like, I said, L'Oreal. You know what I'm saying? The L'Oreal is trading at like, I think like $80-something right now, if not like 90. Can't buy them either on none of the apps. You can't get in. And that's the ones like, I'm thinking like, I know they gonna make some money. I'm just figuring like, okay, because they're not only just doing that, but they got other stuff they invested in too, especially the other one, Sundial Corp. Before I got who their parent company is, man, they're like $60 a share. You cannot get in. They're not selling no shares.
You know why? I think that might be one of the best things. One of the things I look for. I've been looking for through COVID-19. I've been looking for every company. If you Google it, companies on the stock market that file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and see if they file for Chapter 11 or 13, well, that's gonna freeze it on the market. You ain't gonna be able to buy it. Or if it dropped down below to the point that you're not keeping up the standards to be on the market as far as a penny stock. Now, also when they have mergers and big moves like that, they may freeze it up and they might say detained or delayed or something like that. That might be the issue with that. But a good investing idea for me right now, look at some of these companies that file for bankruptcy, just the brick and mortar stores and your mall stores and stuff like that, and watch them downsize. Like watch them close some, some stores and stuff like that. And I just set up my alert on Webull, maybe about $2 or $3 ahead, depending on the stock price, and let me know when they hit that mark. Send me an alert so I can go back and research those particular companies. Like American Eagle Outfitters, they got American Eagle brand. They got about 4 brands under that. That's the, them the tight, medium fitting clothes that the white kids wear. And suburban America, they seem to be coming back a little bit, with school and all that, summertime, stuff like that. Crocs is also looking good. They changed their products, so it should be a nice little summer hit, so things like that. I just set the alert for, because you might be on a good company or a good idea. You're just waiting for the money to move. And so I just keep a little category on my wish list side for potential options, good long-term trades. I just build a little category. So even, sometimes it takes a minute for those companies to mature. That way you're not missing out. On the next time, like the last time you cashed in when you doubled the $100. Okay, well, you might need your little 100. Or you might have 1,000, 100,000. The dollar amount don't matter. The interest on the money you made. So I set an alert when it come back on the upswing. That way you might be considering putting it back in. Making some more interest. Right. Just get to make some categories, and I keep the my category. I got like a long dividend, like for retirement and income. Delta Airlines, 3-4%, companies like that I'm waiting for it to come back on a nice swing. Macy's was paying damn near 12% interest. We knew Macy's was never go close. It's America's company, like a lot of companies go close, but Macy's ain't, so things like that, man. Just opening up the mind on that. Pfizer sucked with the coronavirus thing. Moderna did well, but Moderna don't have a lot of products. So while Pfizer was down, they still one of the best dividend pharmaceutical companies out there. So it still could be good buying opportunity for Pfizer, things like that for good long-term investment. I do long-term with dividends and build those kind of portfolios, and a couple of dollars that I might just swing in there and just try to make a profit off for some option trades.
Yeah, man. Well, brethren, this was a jewel right here and very informative. Mm-hmm. But I'm feeling that this struggle coming across my eyelids too. I was enjoying the conversation and the different points of everybody was bringing to it, man. So Kev, right, like I said, good, man. Always good, man. Now, hopefully, I can catch y'all brothers again and more like intelligent conversations like this. Even if we step outside, the norm that we tend to do on, the fuck shit that we tend to normally do.
I was telling the manosphere dudes, all right, we got the shit with the women, man. All right, we know some of them out of line, but what we gonna do about building some wealth? Ain't nobody talking about the money. We got to build that talk. Yeah, we got to build the money. Shit. If I get like me, I'm single. I told one chick, if I get a chick, I don't care if she make what she make. If I get on board with this idea, I don't care if she make 20,000, we'll be good. The dollars I bring, I don't care if you make $1 million. I'm going to enhance your life, but
You're breaking again, brother. Kev, you're breaking again. Kev, Mike breaking.
So the stocks are bringing the money in for the.
Kev, your mic went out again.
I'm hearing him now.
Yeah, I was saying I'll leave y'all with this. The wealthy, most of the stocks are owned by the 1%. 90% of the stocks are owned by the 1%. That's just because people don't invest their money. And that's the big thing. Them people not working. I want to get my kids to the point that they gonna have some dividends drop down every 3 months. Like Paris Hilton now. Just probably get about $12 million every 3 months because of the Hilton stock. So if we can get our kids on point, even after we gone, that stock is still going to generate income for them. And we just raise our children with that. So they say they do get a decent little job. Well, we own stock in America's finest companies and stuff like that. And that's how you start building wealth. So the rest of the relationship just don't matter, because if 65% of the divorce rate is over money, then we need to get on the team with this money shit first.
Yeah. And I mean, I could throw it. Yeah. I can throw more at that, but yeah, hopefully I can make a little short little video on my thoughts on that one. Because a lot of times what they say, all right, now how you gonna fix it? And right there, you gave some ideas how you can. Big facts. All right, yo, Sock Passe, my brother. Yo, bless up everybody in the chat, man.
All right,
might catch y'all on the other side of this thing, babe. One.
Now time for me to head out too. Hey, Bomb, you there? On what?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, look like everybody dropped down, and I think I got an appointment to go to myself soon.
All right. All right, let me let her know.
All right, man. It was nice. It was a nice chat though this morning.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah. And then down at the bottom, place in.
Okay.
And then go to